I'm Dusty, and this
Hey, Dusty.
is a series.
I don't think I've ever stayed in a hotel that had a stove and an oven.
Timer. The extended stay hotel has one of the things I like to do before I start cooking is remove the fire alarm.
I'm sure the hotels like when you do that, Dusty.
Well, I want to actually oil the pan first. Normally I'd use butter, but I don't have butter. So
That's not oil, Dusty. That's kerosene.
That I do have.
Dusty, it's not oil.
Yeah, and then here's my...
It's fucking lighter fluid, man. This dude's making like a fucking
to,
bacon cake right now.
You know, even...
Perfect.
Whatever. So, and then that's gonna...
Do you want to get the propane tank out as well? Wow.
The magic of television.
Look at that.
My bacon is resting and a good one for your hotel stay, as you will be using it for everything that you do.
Why, are you shanking the neighbors or something when they say the bacon's scaring them?
Cooking one in particular. I'll be...
You wouldn't say that to my CSGO butterfly knife.
Comes in a lot more. You can flip it over.
How long has that been in there?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Dusty, you've made charcoal.
A little more sriracha.
Yeah, that ought to fix it. That ought to rejuvenate the flavor.
You know, your mileage may vary. I'll see ya when I see ya.
See you soon, Dusty. Wow!
So,
Looks great.
As you can see, go.
Can't say I've ever had a bacon-only sandwich. Do you mind if we had like a little substance in there? Maybe like a...
Like I said, so I'm just gonna...
Some of the soil from a potted plant?
Bernie, sheets of bacon.
Oh my god, what is that?
Sandwich.
Did you replace it with somebody's ashes?
Right. And,
oh my god. Man, this bacon has been torched. Honestly, great strategic placement of the ham. Now you can't see how shitty the bacon looks. It's kind of like a body bag for the bacon.
Something fun.
Bite the sandwich, Dusty. Bite it. No! Fuck! I hate when they don't bite it. What is this? The garage from Rick and Morty? Where are we right now?
The glass Klein bottle. So I say,
nice.
I'll go over to the math.
Sounds like Charlie from It's Always Sunny when he's talking about Pepe Silva or whatever the fuck his name is.
He's a topologist. He'll actually a bunch of these. I can probably sell them.
You could say that for anything, though.
Problem is,
who's buying Klein bottles?
A bunch of them. You know, it takes me 2 or 3 days to make one.
Why not just do what other people do?
Call around.
Join a pyramid scheme.
Glass company made.
Does this guy actually blow 1,000 Klein bottles? No fucking way.
Is my little forklift robot.
What the fuck is this? This is some Jimmy Neutron shit.
Tilt the thing. If you look carefully at it.
This is my bubblegum laser beam.
Show this.
That is so fucking cool.
From here on out, you're gonna have to look at a TV.
He made himself a robot butler.
That there's lots of bottles.
Well, more like a robot Amazon worker. It just collects boxes.
Over to
How the fuck did he build this?
It's alright, I've got the shot now if you come around towards me.
Was there a stray cat in there? The Menace. Ruining the secret laboratory? Damn you, Dee Dee. You piss in it and it disappears. Is that what a Klein bottle's known for? The final fight. The Faceless vs. Anabolic Horse. I love the Faceless. Yeah, look at that shit. You don't know who's under that mask. Could be a substitute teacher, could be Jeffrey Dahmer. There's no telling. He truly is faceless. Boo, Anabolic Horse, boo. Not even wearing a cool mask, boo. Also not even a horse. Boo. No, you took the Put the mask back on, faceless. I can see your superhero identity. Damn it, he's compromised himself. Yeah, faceless. Let's fucking punch it. Why don't you have some of the dudes sit on the bar to make it an actual challenge for you? This is way too easy. He looks like that WWE 2K20 wrestler I created, Fetishimo. The man who has every fetish. That's what the Faceless is looking like right now. What the fuck is going on? Did they sabotage his weight? They're using heavier weights for Faceless. Faceless is coming in hot! He's not even feeling any weight right now. Come on, baby. This is when we get him. Christ. For all the young boys and girls who ever dreamed this big to win Strength Wars. Their dreams live on in you, Faceless. Underneath that mask is hope. Faceless, come on. Please, yes. Oh, Anabolic Horse is done. He's fucking done. Too easy. So now what? Do they win any money?
One more time for these machines.
The only reward was a good pump session. So 3,500 euros. What is that to USD? Like 50 grand? He gets less money than second place. Whoa!
We're having bologna.
What kind of meat is bologna? Is it pork?
No, you don't have to.
What part of the pig is the bologna though? Is it their asshole?
So
That shit is terrible.
I've got my bologna here, and
Well,
that's
a bit dishonest. I used to like bologna as a kid.
Of the amounts.
God, that is smooth.
Your different
It's like a
flavors
little
of bologna.
washing machine for
There's
bologna.
garlic bologna out there. There's German bologna that has different kinds of little seasonings in it. You get what you want.
That is
And
mesmerizing.
I've been doing this with.
Oh, we still got more bologna. Secret
so we're just
stash.
gonna grind all this, or just leave it out, however you want.
God, there's more bologna over there. What the fuck? It's like Hermione Granger's like infinite bag, but with only bologna in that bag. How big is that plate? God damn, there's like 40 cubes of bologna in here. Was that another stick of bologna or was that cheese? Are we mixing it up? Nope, more bologna. Where the fuck is it coming from?
Okay, now I'm gonna put my cheese in here.
Oh, okay.
I've got 2 slices. You know,
There
I
it
love
is.
the cheese.
And somehow this fucking thing is creating more bologna in there.
This is good grinder. Do your own pimento cheese.
It's like disobeying the
Down on
basic
list
rules
here
of
in the
matter.
future, too.
It's creating bologna from nothing. That is a lot of pickles. Right now that phone's ringing. It's the chief of the bologna factory wondering where all the bologna went. Meanwhile, it's just been grinded up here. No, the camera angle's a little off. I can't see the action.
No. Finish grinding up.
So is this the whole salad? Bologna, cheese, and pickles? It's not a salad without some mayonnaise, though.
Plate. Oh, we left a pickle out.
Nope.
Gotta eat it.
That'll be our little secret.
Okay, we're gonna put some mayo.
There it is! Yes!
Sweet.
Fuck yeah!
Dressing,
The signature of
like
YouTube
dressing,
chefs.
Like Miracle Whip if you want to.
Dump
We
that whole
like
fucking thing in there for me.
mayo,
3 dollops ain't enough.
That.
Ugh.
So,
Yeah.
so whatever
Money is temporary, but mayo is
I'm
forever.
gonna start with a cup.
Yeah.
And then we'll adjust from there.
Don't fucking stop. There's more mayo in there. You can't hide it from me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep dumping.
Mayo in.
Oh, that's not empty.
Let me switch to.
Should be illegal to have mayo left over. So what exactly makes this old-fashioned? Was this discovered before we discovered...
Okay, I think that's a lot.
Like lettuce?
Let's see.
Are we breaking out the second jar of mayo?
You're
This is
just
2
wanting
mayo
a little-
kind of day? What do we got? Mystery liquid, mustard. Crazy Amish coconut pie? What do the Amish eat? Dirt?
Teaspoon of vanilla.
So what makes it Amish?
teaspoon
We're using a
pudding
blender.
dry mix.
Don't they not believe in
A
technology?
teaspoon of some coconut extract.
Where are the Amish getting coconuts from?
4 large eggs.
I've never heard of Amish people living near, like, a beach. Is that just the name of the dish? Amish coconut pie? It's not actually made by the Amish? Yeah, I've never heard of the tropical Amish tribe. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, I guess.
A cup of sugar.
How did we go from
Yes,
bologna
it's
salad
inside.
to like some real good looking shit? I think bologna salad may have just been like a joke from Sarah. Like, I wonder how many people I can poison with mayonnaise
make some
overdose
little
with a
crust
bologna
and stuff.
salad.
One of Jamie's things that he's been wanting me to make for a while.
Hey, Jamie.
And then we seen the episode of bread loaf.
Okay.
And I just sliced it in some.
Jamie, stop dunking your nutsack in the dog bowl.
See? thick slices.
We're trying to make
You do
Captain
the
Crunch over
regular
here.
Salmon. A half a cup
Whoa.
to a cup of peanut butter.
That's
Depends
a
on how rich peanut
full
butter
jar.
you want it. I'm doing a cup here.
Yep, I mean that looks
peanut
fine.
butter pie has chilled enough. You can really
That's a lot of editing. Jesus, that's a lot of editing. Good look. God, Jesus, I'm traveling through time. Well, it's kind of just like eating peanut butter out of the jar, though, right? That didn't really make it to a full pie. It's literally just your 40 scoops of peanut butter with some sugar.
And we're just gonna bring this.
Why don't you substitute the milk for
and
mayonnaise,
warm
though?
it up. Mine is 2 minutes.
So what makes this your own recipe, though? This is all really standard mac and cheese shit.
You don't have to use elbow
Give me something
macaroni.
wacky.
You can use the little shell
Drop like
pasta,
3
whatever
Pokemon
pasta
cards
you
in there or
like.
something.
And that was a half a pound.
So is it just cornbread flakes, onions,
mix it.
tomato, and
And then I'm
mayo?
gonna thin it out with about a tablespoon and do layers in here.
Okay, hey, I love cornbread.
Normally that's the
Well,
bean
it's
you
ruined.
use, but if you want to change up your sweet yellow corn, drain it real good and rinse.
I feel like
it out.
this episode was just things she made earlier and had leftovers and decided to
Let's
throw it
do
on
a
top
little
of cornbread.
layer of some chopped onion. I've got
And
a
then
little bit of
4
white
pieces
onion
of chicken
here. I
tenders
need
from
to use
PDQ.
some, layer of bacon bits. Some chopped bell peppers.
So the
I've got
last thing you're
green
eating in this
beans,
cornbread
yellow
salad
and
is
red
the
ones in my
cornbread.
Fridge. So about
It's the bedrock.
1 bell pepper chopped up.
Yeah, close it off.
Okay, and you come with a little bit
Wow.
more cheese.
I mean, that is just a lot of flavors in there. So this is less of a cornbread salad and more of like
I like
a
to do
cornbread
the layers
foundation
in a
mayo.
clear container
thing.
or one of them glass trifle bowls. I just
This
think the
looks
layers
impossible
look
to
all
eat.
pretty. And it'd be really
I wouldn't even know how to attack that. If I ordered the cornbread salad and received that, I would be so intimidated.
roughly 4
If I've learned anything, it's gonna be
of
the broccoli
fresh
is not an
broccoli
important player.
florets. It's been cut up.
It's gonna suffer the
Now
same
they're
fate as the
raw,
cornbread.
they've been cut.
Right in the
We're
bench.
gonna add. Okay, now it's
So what does a salad even mean? Oh, mayo. That's what it
a
means.
cup of mayo, real mayo. If you don't want to use mayonnaise, you could use like
Get the
plain
fuck
Greek
out then.
yogurt. Half a
If you don't
cup
want
of
to use
sugar,
mayonnaise, you're not welcome. So what is the culinary definition of a salad?
and then you're just gonna mix
Because it really
with
just
sugar.
seems like it's just dump 1,000 things into one thing and
How
call
about
it a
all
salad.
this? You don't think it's gonna be enough, Dre?
Combination salad. What have we not been making combination salads this whole time? How much? This is like a triple S tier smoking style combo salad we've been doing all day. How could there possibly be a deeper combo?
I've got my
Bologna!
grinder attachment
Yes!
to my KitchenAid. We're using the fine grind plate
Hey, I
here.
have one of those.
That's what they recommend.
I hurt
in the
myself
book.
with it.
Other stuff.
That is so much bologna, I feel like. It's like 3 tires worth of bologna. The KitchenAid was not designed for this much bologna. This is the last thing they expected at the factory. She's powering through though. That KitchenAid is really, it's really got its work cut out for it with this bologna challenge. And she's using the Keyblade up there to really punish the KitchenAid. Like, god damn.
And then we're just gonna put some mayo in here to bond it.
Yes.
Depends
Goddamn
how
right you are. It's not a
creamy you
salad
want
without
yours.
mayonnaise.
Or you want it more on the dry side. Let's start with that and see how.
Literally every single chef we've ever seen on YouTube uses a ton of mayo in every recipe.
Up a little bit of onion
I don't get it.
when you have your grinder out.
And this is also the exact same recipe as just the bologna salad. Can this hottie actually cook gourmet duck? Duck Commander Phil Robinson cooks his famous pralines. Who is the Duck Commander?
YouTube, it's Chef Benjamin here.
What's up,
Welcome
Chef?
to my channel. You guys remember my sister-in-law Jen, right? Be cooking with me, and you know, as a
He's
part of my
calling
channel,
his own
what I
sister
do
a
is I bring
hottie
guests
in the
I
title,
lay
the
out all the
clickbait.
ingredients. They don't know duck.
Hey, sis.
You're joking.
I'm filming a YouTube video. Can you put on
Wait, I'm going
like
like
your
this, what
best
the chickens
makeup,
do, but what do ducks
a
do?
really
Hey,
hot dress,
God,
and
I'm
come over?
sad.
Okay,
I know,
thank you.
But they're delicious, and
What?
all right, Jenny, really look at this
Okay.
dish.
Now I'm gonna start squeezing your ass as part of the challenge. But it's okay,
Okay,
because
so
it's
everything
platonic. I'm your
that
brother.
Isn't on this photo.
How to give your girl the D. Is this about your sister again, Chef Benjamin?
Chef Benjamin here.
Bringing my girlfriend over to the fucker.
Kind of cool. Actually, it's really, really cool. This is a
And I'm gonna teach you how to do the
Showing
same.
you guys how to trim a tenderloin for filet mignon.
That's what we're calling it, trimming the tenderloin?
My brother-in-law Chris called, from my experience, the way to get any girl you want pretty much is to know how to cook.
Disagreed. I can't cook shit. And I've seen a boobie. 2, in fact, on the same chest. Oh, she looks insane. She's anti-vaxxing her cheese quesadilla. I'm excited.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
She's got that country
and
South
welcome to
rock.
the very first... And you gotta put the dial on high.
This is...
Kids, I recommend you do this at home.
Why is she so
Well,
panicked?
that's getting
Christ, I'll
hot.
turn it on high,
We're
Rebecca.
gonna get a
Jesus.
recipe ready,
Fine.
which includes
Oh. Okay.
we had an earthquake.
Yeah,
It
we-
tilted.
we had a
Oh,
near
boy,
disaster,
you better
Rebecca.
move them back.
It's chaos out here.
If you like this concept, I think this is really fun. I love to have fun in the kitchen. I hope you do too.
Is she being held at
And believe
gunpoint?
me, if you're a kid at home, this is something fun to do in the summer.
Rebecca,
I used
put
to
your
do
hair
things
under
like
the
this
iron
when
if
I
you're
was a
being held
kid.
against your will.
You might have a good idea to tell me about. Bet you do. What do you do? What do you do alone when your mom's not looking or your dad's not around? I know you must be doing something fun, because I sure did. I got in a lot of trouble, but never really got hurt. So don't do anything to hurt yourself. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun to play. And I cooked in the kitchen since I was 7 years old playing.
What the
And I bet
fuck are
have
you
some little
talking
tricks.
about?
Oh, let's check.
He looks good.
Up goes the sides.
Yeah, look at that upskirt.
Oh, wait a second.
A little off
He's
center.
off center. We gotta fix that.
Nothing we
Okay.
can't fix with a little duct tape. Nice little duct tape sandwich, Rebecca.
Far away from my face. Oh,
Ah,
wow. There we go.
yummy.
Check that out. That worked.
It worked like a
It's
charm.
sticking.
We
I have to
lost
get it
half
to
of
the
our
other end.
tortilla, but
Fork
goddamn,
to the rescue.
plenty of melted cheese.
He doesn't want to come off. I didn't
Well, you
put any
forced
butter
that
on him.
motherfucker
Maybe I
off.
should have put butter on him.
Yeah, we can just eat it with the foil, to be honest, Rebecca. I'm not picky. Yeah, perfect. Ah, she's on a beach in this one. Did she shit her pants? What was that?
Aaron Cook.
Oh, this is not a beach at all. It's the opposite. It's a
There will be
desert.
fire today, and fire can be dishing the steak with a really great steak rub. The ingredients for
Is she only like this for the Iron Cook series, or is this kind of... I'll come back, because I, of course, would like to know how to make all the cowboys at Ram Ranch a nice flat iron steak, but is that just how she is?
So I'm gonna put a
That is the
real small
same
thin
knife
slice
that
of
Kay
onion.
uses in her
Fine,
kitchen.
Chop that up finely.
That must just be a
Finely
staple of
chopped
all
onion
bad
goes into a
chefs.
special sauce. I
That is
have
the
got
exact
1
same
tablespoon.
red ceramic
But
knife
that's
she
fine, it's
uses.
Special sauce.
So this one, from the mystery chef. I do like that sound. The old sound of urine into a nice fresh toilet. Yeah, maybe this mystery chef is just Kay wearing a Halloween mask.
Can.
Mm-hmm.
So then what I do is
Yeah, gotta answer that phone. Gordon
Crush the
Ramsay calling you.
tomatoes
Need
with
you
my
back in the
fingers.
kitchen.
I add a little bit more salt.
That is a lot of salt. That is
little more
immediate
pepper.
hypertension.
This helps thicken it up some, and it gives you the potatoes.
Thickness would be the least of my concerns with this soup. You have 2 cans of tomatoes, 3 cans of onions. Like,
Gives you the potatoes and the soup.
I think we've got plenty of thickness.
Next we're going to cook it on high.
You just see a body
4 to 6
hanging from the
hours.
ceiling in the background,
It'll be done when you get home from work.
just on fucking meat hooks. This is very flavorful.
Looks so good.
We have half a tub of peanut butter on the bread and a healthy dollop of butter. That's plated lovely, actually. I like that plating.
Dinner's ready.
It's like a little broken heart because of the diabetes and the clogged arteries. That's actually a pretty cool plating method there for that dish.
Here.
How many tubs of salt will I need for this one? Will 1 tub suffice, or will I need the double?
Tomato salad.
Mm-hmm.
1 is your macaroni salad.
Of course.
And 1 is a bean salad.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start
The
with
staples
bean
in
salad
salads.
first. Okay, so here's the
What
deal.
about the Caesar
You
salad?
notice here on the can.
Or does that not exist?
I have cut it. See right here, look at that. There's that bad boy. You know what that is? I'm going to tell you what that is.
Government plant.
That is the fat. I do heaping tablespoons. You're going to start with 2. 2 heaping tablespoons.
Part of every good
And you're gonna
salad.
mix it in. You're going to take a look at it and see. So take a look at that. That's your
Ooh.
bean salad.
Yeehaw.
Consistency. It will even thicken more in the refrigerator. So we've got it all mixed.
You just want to dive in.
A little bit of tang to this. You've got the chopped onions.
Looks like something that would be leaking out of a car.
You're going to put in 2 capfuls. And then
now I'm going to drop some French fry oil in here. Just to add a little bit of zest.
Right, pull it out the day of. So that's bean
So
salad.
it's mayonnaise, pork, and beans.
Moving on. Is
Yeah.
Even easier than salad.
Just like
one.
Mother used to make.
All right, it's going to be tomatoes.
Rather, just like
olive
Mother
oil,
used to shit
oregano,
into a fucking
salt, pepper,
Tupperware can
and
in the
water.
fridge.
It's so to the top. And then
Dude, this guy's awesome as a chef. Move over, Gordon Ramsay. Look at that. That looks great.
And you're going to just shake that.
You're going to put this in the fridge and serve it at your parties.
I would say about a teaspoon or 2.
That's not a teaspoon or 2.
And then, this is all by hand.
About half a can.
And pepper, too. I'm going to do it the guy way. We all know what the guy way is. That's right.
In the toilet.
Lid on it.
Oh.
Probably makes a mess this way, but the
Ooh,
guy
that sounds great.
Just shakes it up. Let's get that right next to the bean salad in the refrigerator. That was salad number 2, tomato salad.
It's a salad.
Macaroni salad. You want to buy the salad macaroni.
Tomatoes
salad
in
macaroni.
oil with oregano dumped all over it.
I'll show you what it looks like. Macaroni's cooked. I just got done straining the water. You're going to add the tomatoes right in there.
Why?
Always start with 2 heaping.
Oh, really? Why? Well, you know it, for
mayonnaise.
flavor, of course. That's why.
Heaping as in that. That's heaping, okay?
And the pursuit of flavor, no cost is too great.
There we go. And then what you do is you mix it in and see if it's enough. So as you can see, there's
No,
some
it doesn't look
areas
like
that
enough.
still aren't coated very
Yeah,
well.
that's not
So you go
enough.
with 1 more.
Yeah, much
One
better.
more heaping. Tablespoon.
Perfect.
Looks like 3 is going to be the magic number.
Yeah, it
3
looks like
heaping
some good
tablespoons
clogged
equals
arteries
1
in
pound
there.
of macaroni.
I would add a little
For
bit
every
of
spoonful of
gasoline
mayonnaise, you do
if
a
you have any
capful
on
of
standby in your kitchen. Prank your friends, tell them it's Alfredo, but it's just mayonnaise.
Pop a lid on that one too. Put it with the other 2 salads.
This
Let it chill a
fucking
little
channel
bit.
shouldn't be called
And
Cooking with
look,
Jack. It should just be
it's
called
time to
Using
taste these bad
Mayonnaise
boys.
with Jack.
That's what time it is.
That's
Oh,
literally all he
my
does,
mouth
is just
is
use
watering.
mayonnaise.
All right. Now,
This is my man Jack, or as he is better known,
Okay.
the king of salmonella. This is a rabbit hole indeed.
all right. Try the marinated tomatoes.
The king of
Yeah, those
salmonella, I can see it.
Is 100% real.
Definitely
He even has a line of barbecue sauce at Walmart.
No.
Everything he makes is horrible. Look at his other bits.
You're telling me this mayonnaise artery clogged goober has barbecue sauce in Walmart?
Beautiful. This is
No
3 of
fucking
about
way.
7 different salads you can make. Emails coming.
The fucking mayor of mayonnaise has barbecue sauce in Walmart? Nah, I don't believe that. That's a goddamn blatant lie.
Hey guys, Jack Scalfani.
Mayonnaise salad, it's just mayonnaise. I mean, that's all of his recipes is, hey guys, today I'm making a lettuce salad. So you're going to want like about 1 teaspoon of lettuce and 5 heaping spoonfuls of mayonnaise. Don't be afraid to really get after that mayonnaise.
Well, this is Cinco de Mayo week.
More like Cinco de Mayonnaise. Am I right, Jack?
Remember, lemon, or you can use lime jello, celery, bell pepper, pineapple, and American cheese.
Yeah, it all sounds
Can you believe
great
this?
together.
This is crazy. Let's go to the stove right now and get this thing started.
I put mayonnaise in the bottom of my pan to give it a nice slick surface. His kitchen is remarkably clean for the master of mayonnaise.
There you go.
I'd half expect it to be covered in like cum and grease and dog shit. Did we lose him? Oh, here he is.
I'm not even sure what utensil to use for this. You're gonna add. I chopped up the cream cheese.
Oh my!
You're gonna add all your cream cheese in there.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of cream cheese there, Jack.
And you're going to mix that.
It's gonna
until
need
it
some
totally
mayonnaise
mixes
to
in.
balance out all that
Totally melts
flavor.
down. Begin to explain to you how amazing tasting this was.
Yeah, it looks amazing tasting, Jack.
Horrible, but I'm telling you, Aunt Myrna never has failed me yet.
I think she's failed on this level, though. To be honest, Jack.
Have as good as hers. I'll be in business. Okay,
Time to
I'll turn
dump
the
some
flame off
shoelaces
and
in
get this
here.
in now.
I've got a Dr.
Right,
Scholl's
turn
foot
your
pad as
flame
well.
off.
Top it off with mayonnaise.
There we go. Get it all mixed in.
I found this in the backyard.
Ingredient. That out there.
Oh my god, the whole thing? Are you sure, Jack? Well, that's fair enough. Who am I to question Aunt Myrna's specialty?
Gonna just use real whipped cream.
I'm surprised
Cream
God
is
himself even lets people make this in their kitchen. This looks like a fucking hate crime in a pan. I'm gonna top it off with a stick of deodorant, sandwiched in between some mayonnaise.
All throughout the dish, okay? Take your spoon gently. Right? And then
Yeah, this honestly does look like a violation of human rights.
It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be delicious.
In the hospital.
Okay, well, I realized I didn't have to
4 hours later, he's vomiting in his toilet, crying for Aunt Myrna.
We've only been
pumping his fist in the air.
4 hours.
Damn you, party cheese salad.
Here's to delicious tasting.
Projectile vomit.
Mmm.
Listen to that crunch.
It blows my mind.
This guy's got pica. He can eat anything and enjoy it. This man probably eats his fucking wall upstairs, like the lady on My Strange Addiction.
And American cheese on top.
No doubt in my mind he suffers from pica. I'm calling it now.
I can't explain.
Dude probably eats that fire extinguisher sometimes.
Sweet,
that's why he has to keep replacing it and putting it in the shot.
Custard feel to it.
Oh, Junior Jack. Oh. And then they're all gonna get food poisoning at the wedding from Senior Jack's coleslaw.
Plate.
Alright, stop selling me this shit, Jack. Just
onions,
fucking cook your god-awful...
The chicken.
Alright, stop... stop probing the chicken's ass.
Jam that in.
Jack, calm down with the chicken.
Okay?
No, Jack.
Next up we're going to do...
Please, no.
Liberally.
Come on, just break out the mayonnaise. I'm here to have fun, not watch a fucking crime. Mayonnaise cake. Much better. Now, this is the Jack.
Cocoa powder.
Oh, it's a chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Soda. The mayonnaise.
Fuck yeah, Jack. Dump that bitch in there.
However you say it. Some people say mayonnaise, but it's really mayonnaise.
Does he use all of those?
This stuff's been sitting out all day, so it's nice and soft.
That seems like an excessive use of
the
butter.
In with the cocoa powder. I like to smash the butter first for a little bit, but
well, it's become less of powder and just more of butter.
Kind of spin it on low.
Yeah, I don't think this tool was designed to handle 16 pounds of butter.
Oh, you could smell the espresso.
You can smell the chest pain.
Okay, let's bring over our first layer. You can kind of see.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Well, maybe medium rare.
Well, medium rare.
This one's a little more rare.
How long did you leave him in there for? A matter of seconds before your gluttony took over? That thing literally burst.
About the same as this one here.
Jack.
Juice is maintained inside the meat.
I couldn't think of a worse way of making this experiment.
So let's give it a try. Let's start with
don't eat it.
One
Jack, don't.
Room temperature.
Don't eat it, Jack.
Break a piece off. Oops.
Ooh, yucky. Yep. There he is.
A little tough and dry.
That's the Jack we know and love. The saint of salmonella.
Alright.
Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Sternum Man.
Hey.
Today we're going to be doing the poor man's spaghetti.
Let's go.
So the first thing we need a pot.
Is that
here.
cat food?
We need a can of Vienna sausages.
Why would we need that? What the fuck?
A little bit of the juice off into this pot.
You've got my attention now. This is gourmet.
Your meatballs. So we're gonna get this
kind of. It's not the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Hey, what's up? That cat looks disgusted. Are they just okay? Someone brought this up. Are they just meat sticks? This is gonna be an interesting experiment. Has anyone in chat ever had these? The little sticks, little Gerber's meat sticks? Or was it just me? I ate this shit till I was like 12 years old. It slapped. It was like an improved formula of a Vienna sausage. But yeah, Vienna sausages are basically just these. I had these again for the baby food tier list. Fuck man, they're still so good. I could kill 20 of those jars and shit my pants.
Got 2 packs of chicken ramen here.
Ah.
Open these up for you. A little flavor packet.
There's a second person filming this? Yeah, it's the health inspector, I guess. I don't know, man. This is an interesting recipe, though. That's for sure. So are we, like, broiling those Vienna sausages? Because that shit's just down there cooking. What do we need this for right now?
These are just too big.
Oh, I see. A lid.
Okay, I found it. They're in here.
There we go.
Now to put everything back in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When does the recipe begin? That is just a disaster waiting to happen. It's Jenga with pots and pans.
Alrighty then, let's try to close this off here.
I mean, it's great if you're trying to prank your friend and give him a concussion when it all falls out.
There you go. And now you can see it's completely covering.
Oh, now we're getting there.
That's how I usually like to do it there.
Those Vienna sausages are screaming.
Ramen pack on the bottom is now on the top, and the one on the top is now on the bottom.
Maybe full-grown Vienna sausages act differently than Gerber's meat sticks, but aren't they already cooked?
And it's
Isn't that the point of the Vienna sausages? You just eat them out of the jar?
for another minute.
They are? Thought so.
Either that timer or the smoke alarm will let me know. One of the two.
It'll get the job done.
If you live in apartments like these, where it's mandatory to have smoke alarms, they'll let you know when you're cooking. Good. I just love how these meatballs are just plumping up. You all like plump, thick meatballs here?
They're not really plumping up, they're like exploding.
Okay.
You boiled Vienna sausages, man.
We're gonna drain this off. Look at all this steam.
Woo!
All that. It's not fogging up your camera, is it?
God damn. It's like a WWE entrance coming in.
The Tostino Smooth and Cheesy Dip. I got this at Walmart. This is the best flavor for that. You can get the cheap stuff
Alright.
if you want, but, well, there you go.
Why Tostitos cheese dip?
Couldn't even open a jar.
If we're making poor man's spaghetti, why not just get Velveeta?
And just look at
Oh, whoa.
You might not even need the flavor packets, but
No, you need the flavor packets.
you know, if you want like less sodium or whatever.
Nah, fuck that.
I always put the flavor packets.
Need
but
more sodium.
Stuff like this, you might not even need a flavor packet.
Just dump that mustard dust in there. Let's get crazy.
Here, variety, but this is good right here. Cheesy. The poor man's cheesy spaghetti. I guess I should.
I mean, it's basically just ramen with cheese. And then Vienna sausages that fell in.
Sausage meatballs. That's pretty good right there. Yeah.
I actually bet that tastes totally fine. Just really goofy. Like at that point, you spend more money making this than you would just buying Velveeta's mac and cheese. There's a Prime Nino and 5 gift subs, Silly. Thank you, Silly.
Alright, everybody, I went ahead and added in the cream cheese. I mixed it in with the ground beef.
So this is what happened.
Cream cheese.
It's cream cheesed beef. But I don't know why. Is cream cheese and beef like a good combo? Does anyone eat that? I've never heard of it. Granted, you know I'm no culinary expert, but I've never heard of creamed beef cheese. I see one person say, yeah, it tastes wonderful, but I'm guessing you're just memeing. It looks like insulation.
Trying to get the camera to stop. I don't want to.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The stop button.
Asbestos just fell in the pan. That's all good. Super easy manwich casserole. Oh! It's Sternaman!
Put it on there. Bake it. Put the oven to 350 degrees.
Well, this one's underwhelming.
And
I thought the manwich was gonna be
now for
fucking
good 15, 20
hard.
minutes.
This is some lame shit. That's not what the manwich is about. Oh, it sounds cool, scene. I'll look at it.
Doesn't make sense. Hey, Mike Foster here. Look at, I'm all kicking back here on a Sunday.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
I decided to combine two of my favorite things in the world. IPA beer, which is India, India Pale Ale, with scrambled eggs.
We love hops.
What? Again, are you crazy? Nope. Check this out. Bam. And another one.
In she goes.
Oh yeah, and this is really beer. Check this out, as Mike's going to drink it really close. Watch.
Let's go, Mike. Woo. Those
That
hops.
just scared the children. Pour it in there.
I actually bet this is going to come out good. Not going to
This
lie.
is absolutely crazy. Look at the froth on the beer. Hey guys, I don't even know if this is going to come out.
I take it back. It's going to be shit.
All right. And believe me, that's my first beer of the day, so I'm not.
Oh, what
I'm
the
not drunk.
fuck?
Let's throw.
Oh, I thought he was putting butter in. Jesus, okay. I got a little afraid. That makes a lot more sense.
And scrambled eggs. Too hot. Okay, let's pour this mess in. Oh.
Well, that wasn't much better. This is gonna be so dog shit. What the fuck?
This crazy dish needs a little Parmesan on top just to help it bind.
Oh my. Oh goodness me. Oh.
Alright guys, like I said, it's the first time I made it.
This looks like
Smells
just
tremendous.
foam.
Let's see how this thing tastes. I'm gonna plate this up.
Like, phloem, sorry.
Breakfast of Champions.
Like phloem that you'd play with as a
Beer.
kid?
Look.
That looks horrible. That looks absolutely awful.
Now we
Oh
can
my
see how they
god.
taste.
That's an egg. That's somehow an
Life
egg.
is crazy. Scrambled eggs made with beer. And I gotta tell you, I've
Mike, don't do it. Don't do
and
it.
they're stellar.
No, you're better than this. Oh! He just drops
You can
dead.
actually taste some of that beer. I add a little parsley on there, little Parm cheese, little salt and pepper.
Oh
Amazing.
my. It's like
Try this recipe.
fermented brain matter. Jesus Christ, Mike. You've done it. You've created the perfect breakfast. I looked at chat and then looked back and I thought this was like an in memoriam thing. I actually thought he did die for a second. I was gonna say shit. Shouldn't have made those goddamn eggs. I don't even understand what this title means. Tank cooks in hot dog toaster. Is he Tank?
Hey, now it's time to actually cook. And you know I like my...
Oh, damn, I just spoiled it. I was gonna say this guy's definitely a baseball fan, and then I saw the baseball shit above him. Baseball fans have conditioned themselves to think hot dogs are good.
Hey, what the fuck? It's ShopRite. It's ShopRite brand. You're changing it into bowl and basket so you can charge more?
What are you talking
It
about?
sounds more chic, more fucking, like, whole
What?
asshole foods or whole paycheck.
What happened? What happened with the buns?
You're not fooling me. It's ShopRite brand.
Alright, Tank. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Jesus, it's a bun.
Buns, that new the component smell.
I do love me the component smell. Ah, such a wonderful fragrance when you smell the component.
5 minutes how this comes out.
5 minutes? I can cook a hot dog in a microwave in 30 seconds.
It's out.
Yeah, sticking this fork in the toaster here is very bold. Very bold while it's still plugged in. I have to commend the bravery from Tank. You can't fault the technique. His heart's in the right place. Next he's gonna get like another toaster and try and get it out with that. Right now, this is just teaching me that, you know, maybe putting the fork in the toaster isn't as dangerous as I was led to believe. Maybe it's all just a myth.
The bun nicely. Talk about burning your buns.
What does that... Talk about electrocution. I'm coming in again. Here comes Tank. I think the electricity is confused. That's why he's not getting electrocuted. I think the problem is the electrical outlet is, it's gripped too tightly on the power cord. I'm gonna go try putting my knife in that.
My buns go!
There we go. Big rescue. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, this looks like a nice machine.
I would score these hot dogs a definite double.
What does that mean? Is that good? A double?
Coming out of this machine.
A ground rule double? What's up, Tank? Looking like Bill Burr out here, huh? Excuse me, Tank, is that an oven or a toilet? There's a lot of shit stains on that. This guy does musicals better than like half of the fucking musicals that exist. It's definitely better than Phantom of the Opera.
Holy Toledo, look at that finger to pop.
Whoa, look at
I've
that.
never seen that happen before.
He's making an homunculus. Whoa.
What the hell?
It's becoming alive. You have to kill it quick. Ah, the blister popped.
We put it frying pan and all, like they used to do at the Shortstop Diner in Bloomfield, on the table.
That's the most baseball fan thing I've ever heard.
Out the oven.
Yeah, the reason the Mets haven't made it to the World Series is because they ain't making the butter cakes like they used to down there at the old ballpark. Yeah, baseball is the most fucking boring sport in the world. Yeah, I mean, if I was a baseball fan, I'd also would blame like my team's losses on dumb shit like, yeah, you know, it just wasn't our year. You know, I peed one time and it hurt at the baseball stadium, and I knew right then we just weren't gonna make it to greatness. You just need something other than baseball. Like, you go to a baseball game just to be bored and make shit up. Tank cooks frozen pizza in Go Plus pizza oven. Man, this guy cannot stop making bangers. Fuck. If he makes Mama Celeste, though...
DiGiorno's guy, by the way. This is some more of my treasures.
Oh, baseball
That I
cards.
picked up for really cheap. Everything here costs 50 cents. 50 cents.
Yeah, because no one's buying sports cards. Nobody wants sports
50
cards.
cents.
I can't even believe they still exist.
50 cents.
It's like owning dust bunnies. You're literally collecting dirt.
No.
Dirt's more worthwhile. Who gives a fuck about baseball? Have you ever heard of Mama Celeste, Tank? Who in the chat has ever eaten Mama Celeste? We got any civilized people in here with frozen pizzas? It's like eating a sponge with sauce on it. Overwhelmingly no. You fucking kidding me? That's a shame. Just me? They don't even sell it anymore. Probably because the FDA finally cracked down on it. Same, yeah, I used to eat it always as a kid, and then I forgot what it was. And I bought it like 2 years ago. It literally is like eating wet toilet paper with sauce.
5 minutes. Okay, it's time.
He's aging like 10 years in between each pause. Is my fucking DiGiorno's done yet? Christ.
How's it looking?
It's been 3 baseball seasons. Ah.
Ooh, it is.
It's not done yet. There's still some color to that pizza. It needs to be burnt to a fucking crisp. Otherwise, it's not even edible. Yes!
Oh, yeah, that's done.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she's looking good too, Tank. There's almost no flavor left. Look at that beauty! Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't cook it to ashes, so it's not quite done yet. But for the sake of the video, we can't wait that long. I understand, he's rushing it.
Onto the box.
He wanted powdered pizza. It's fucking raw. Yeah.
Before we start cutting it.
He rushed it. Oh, I can't wait.
Got this whole box.
Is there a Babe Ruth in there?
50 cents.
I used to Tier 1 Pedro. I used to fucking collect football cards. And then I collected Extreme Football League cards. Do you know how sad that is?
Here's your cartoon on the back.
Tank, do you know how sad that is that I did that?
Oh, we got Mike.
Could have just kept collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I thought sports cards were the future. I watched Blast from the Past, where a single baseball card was like 10K. The most expensive baseball card in the world is probably worth about the same as a normal card in Magic the Gathering at this point. You couldn't give baseball cards away.
Cutting pizza. There it is.
There it is. Well, yeah, you had to go through like 10 layers of charcoal, no wonder. It's fucking tough. It's like he's eating a piece of drywall.
I mean, it's DiGiorno's. So you're not going to really get a great pizza.
What the fuck? It's not DiGiorno's fault that you cooked it 40 times till it was unrecognizable.
Really convenient.
Looks like a fucking mangled car after an accident.
The oven rack, we'll give it a 5.7.
Wait, are we not doing doubles anymore? We're not using baseball terms? What is that, like a 200 RBI? What? Well, maybe a ground rule double, perhaps. What about a fly ball? I don't know what 5.7 means. If you're not putting it in baseball terms, I just don't know it. Then I'm lost. Is it good? Was it good? 5.7 good?
Our Valentine's episode. That's right, I'm going to teach you guys. This is considered a guy episode, okay? I'm going to teach the guys how to make dinner for their ladies.
Only the boys. Group hug in the shower, boys.
I'm going to ask all the ladies to please not watch this episode, okay? So, yep, turn it off.
All 4 women watching Cooking with Jack, can you please get the fuck out?
Okay, because if you're anything. All right, guy tip number 1. Guys,
jerk off before your date.
Eat before you eat.
Well, that's a bad idea.
You know what I'm talking about. That's right. You're going to eat before you have dinner with your lady.
Have 5 scoopers of mayonnaise before you go on a date.
So, do not make a dinner. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing for dinner, but I'm giving you this.
I don't think anyone's going to do what you're doing for dinner.
That has
a mayonnaise salad.
Okay? Last thing you want to do is fill your lady up on Valentine's, all right?
Nah, that's what you want to be doing. Am I right, boys? Filling cooters for the boys. Am I right, Jack?
And the only people I think that should make dessert are people who aren't old enough to get in a car and drive their lady to a place to go have dessert. I honestly encourage you. Do not make dessert if you don't have to.
You beta male cuck fucking suck ass losers making dessert for your women.
Get a milkshake.
Give her a scoop of mayonnaise if that lady's still hungry.
So let's talk,
that's the Jack
dessert.
way.
So, remember.
Isn't a cheesecake a fucking dessert though, Jack?
First. It's not cooked yet. It's just dough. Preheat the oven 400 degrees.
Is a cheesecake not considered a dessert to Jack? It's an appetizer.
Brown, whatever you like. We're gonna cook this up right now in the
oven.
We'll bring it back out when it's done. Baked potatoes.
Oh, I thought that was the chicken.
You want done.
I've transmuted my salsa chicken into these 2 baked potatoes.
So you want to start those about the time you put them. You put your chicken in the oven.
You're gonna want to put both these up your butthole. Let them simmer. Get the flavor. Take it out. Salsa, mayonnaise, bang.
Fill her up. She's probably not gonna eat the whole. And you're gonna gently poke holes all throughout the potatoes.
Oh, very gently. The hands of a surgeon.
Then
that's pretty shitty. Thanks for the prime, Dusty, but it ain't no Jack level of bad.
Bag of cheese, the whole entire 2 pounds, and you just dump it all in. Don't be shy. It doesn't have to be pretty. All it has to do is taste good, and it's going to taste delicious.
Wow.
Trust you me. Okay. Alrighty, then what you're going to do is
I mean, far be it from me to question the Bible study master, but that amount of cheese seems a bit excessive.
Have a little bit of milk, because if it isn't...
How do you even eat this thing? With your hands?
When you bake it,
a fucking spoon?
Absorb the
pitchfork?
liquid,
How do you even attack this dish?
Super dry. Spray all the way around so it doesn't.
Who the fuck wants soggy ass chips?
Small bag of cheese.
Oh, right.
Your
More
topping.
cheese.
Just dump the whole entire thing out.
Of course.
You can either use plain mozzarella and cheddar mix, or you can use what they call taco and nacho or Mexican blend. Either one.
What is that in total now? 3.5 pounds of cheese?
Nacho or the Mexican blend. Just spread that over evenly so that every place.
Man, I wonder how many people are still left alive from her Bible study that she brings this to.
It's going to be baked for 1. Okay, now we're going to.
Yeah, you know, I won't lie. That doesn't look bad. But it's literally just cheese on cheese on cheese with a little chip somewhere in there.
Healthy sour cream on the top. Delicious. In Spanish, we call this crema.
In Spanish, it's also still called heart attack.
All right, so let's give this a try.
Of course, Jack going in hot with the gluttony.
I appreciate you holding the
I only saw 3.5 pounds of cheese on this, Jill. Are you sure you didn't mean to use my 10-pound bag of cheese? Little light on the cheese today, Jill. Can you get the fuck out of my house?
What do you think? Am I supposed to feed you?
What the fuck? Mozzarella and cheddar is not the same fucking thing as Mexican blend.
You're wrong, Spoonie. Who are you to question the mistress of cheese? The Cinderella of cheese. The Madame of mozzarella. The Enchantress of cheddar.
Put that in next. Okay? And obviously in the heat, that's just going to all start melting.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's going to be beautiful.
All he ever makes is tomato cheese. Like, he just covers shit in tomato sauce and cheese.
I'm just going to scoop that right out.
Sour cream?
Put that in there. And since I'm doing a double batch, I'm going to do double ricotta.
Oh, double ricotta.
There we go. Come on.
Super cheese, man. Yeah. Now it's looking like a Jack dish. If there ain't 15 pounds of 5 different cheeses, is it even really a cooking with Jack dish?
Really shiny. Okay? You're going to be tempted.
I've got this plate of asbestos I'm going to dump in as well.
I'm telling you.
Help thicken it up a bit.
It's done.
Is that a Tampa Bay Buccaneers shirt?
I want you to try and guess what my favorite National Football League team is, okay?
The Boston Scoremasters.
In other countries.
The Manhattan Mayonnaise.
And send that in and we'll let you know who
the California cheese is.
Okay, let's answer a few questions.
I don't know. Any of those, Jack? The Detroit Sharks.
The Minnesota Mayos.
So I got on the phone.
It's time for viewer mail.
Jack, my son died from your food.
Then, Anime Freak Forever, thank you for writing. I used to call my van the Ribmobile, but honestly, He thinks it should be called the Sauce-mobile. So I'm officially changing.
Thanks, anime
my band
freak.
To be is Wow Death Knighting. Wow Death Knighting.
Man, this guy's got the gamers and the weebs on his side.
Bottom up. Now, some of you may claim this to be like quesadillas.
Oof.
Whatever. Send the emails. Tell me they're quesadillas. That's fine. But I know one thing. I don't put butter in my quesadilla. So we call these cheese crisps. I used to make these when I was a little boy. You want to do is...
Who puts butter in a quesadilla?
And dice. All right, so we're going to flip it.
Why is he calling this a cheese crisp? It's just a fucking quesadilla.
Just like this.
A shittily made butter-only quesadilla.
Called cheese crisp.
That's like the Simpsons steamed hams.
You pour a little bit of your favorite salsa in a bowl.
It's a fucking quesadilla.
There you go.
Voila.
And then you're just gonna douse it with your favorite salsa. Check this out. This isn't even my salsa, but it says
I stole
Jack's special salsa. Doesn't that crack you up? But it's somebody else's
Stole this
brand.
from a local
All right,
gas
and then you're gonna
station.
pour this on there.
They never caught me.
Don't worry about the water. Let it all come on top right there. Now what's gonna happen is
It's gonna taste like shit. That's what's
when you
gonna
get the
happen.
crackers, cover it like that. It looks gross.
It must be so easy to cook
Now,
for
guys,
Jack
listen
as his
carefully.
wife.
This is
What do we have in the
If you have company
dumpster?
over,
Yeah, Jack will eat it.
don't take your cracker.
I'll put it
and
on a
dig
plate
in
and tell him to
take
dip a
chunk.
wheat thin in it.
If you have company over, grab one of these. I'm 100 coming, and I don't know what I'm going to do for my 100th episode. So
I'm gonna chug 15 jars of mayonnaise.
Got a call from a company called Blue Bison. That's right. You can go to their website. Crown
This
Blue
fucking
Bison,
guy's getting brand
and they asked
deals?
me. They said, "Hey Jack,
Hey, can you make something gross with our food? That makes people never want to order our food?
And they're like,
Isn't that a dog food brand?
Did you know bison has less cholesterol than chicken, beef, and
I got a call from a
Less
weird
calories
company
and less
called
fat grams.
Pedigree.
That is amazing.
They were asking me if I've heard of
So anyway, they
beef
asked if I wanted to do
chunks
an episode on
and
bison.
kibble.
If I did,
I
they
said
sent me
no,
some
but
ground bison.
can I put mayonnaise on it?
I'm like, okay,
They
cool.
said yeah, so
I just
let's
wanted to say
make
thank
a
you
kibble
to,
dish.
Crown Blue Bison.
He's a YouTuber, but fuck it. He seems like a nice guy.
Hello, food fans. Today we're marshmallows.
Well, that seems pretty easy.
Especially good.
I don't know if I needed a tutorial for this.
Put in
Why would you add sugar? All cereal comes with a lot of sugar, and you have marshmallows, which are literal balls of sugar,
there.
and you have blueberries and raspberries, which have a ton of natural sugar.
More sugar.
He's pouring milk in this.
Secret ingredient, of course.
Chocolate? What?
Chocolate milk.
You've lost your goddamn mind.
Plain milk.
It's a literal whipped cream bowl of diabetes.
Doesn't that look good?
Well, it did before you put the chocolate milk in there.
It.
Whatever vitamins existed in there did not exist in a meaningful quantity, and have surely been overpowered by the sugar by now. The vitamins lost that war. Looks like something you'd find in a septic tank.
Interesting.
God, it's like if cooking with Jack was more diabetic. That is some yucky garbage right there. Well, let's see what else he makes. Now I'm invested now. How to eat sausage. I've always wondered.
Hello, food fans. We're going to have a delicious.
Every time I get sausage at a restaurant, I have to ask the waiter what the fuck I do with it, and I just end up throwing it on the floor because it's too confusing for me. How to eat rice, the official tutorial. I like that title. As if rice itself elected feature man to teach people how to eat it.
Rice.
When do we add
That
the
looks
sugar?
like maybe that was about a little bowl, which is a whipped topping container.
Why do you use whipped cream bowls?
With something. We shall be right.
That's more expensive than just buying like a 50-pack of paper plates.
And the first one is sugar. I'm going to put some sugar on it.
Well, there it is.
But not just sugar. I'm actually fun.
What is up with YouTube chefs and these obsessive vices? Cooking with Jack, the maestro
sort of
of
like the
mayonnaise,
cereal
always
right
dumping
now.
mayonnaise on everything. Now feature man, the saint of
add
sugar, just constantly fucking drowning everything in it.
Spoon down here.
My man, it was brown rice. It was supposed to be plain and healthy. You're turning it into a cupcake.
Liquid chocolate.
Oh god, what is it now?
I shall.
Confetti? Sprinkles?
Product here.
Ice cream?
And
Don't leave me hanging. Jesus Christ, open that shit up, I gotta see it.
and put it on. And what is it?
Ah, naturally.
Of course, little
of course.
marshmallows.
Why didn't I guess that? Every time I order brown rice at a restaurant, I'm like, what the fuck, where's my marshmallows? Can't have brown rice without marshmallows. What is this?
Managed
Stone
to
Ages?
spill a couple on the.
Oh, sprinkles.
Sprinkle some of these.
Yeah, of course.
Cake.
Is this satire? Am I getting had? Is this 75-year-old man spanking my ass? No way.
Topping, which provided us with the.
Nobody would take brown rice and distort it and bastardize it like this.
On that. Chocolate milk.
This man's pantry must look like Willy Wonka's dumpster.
If I can get this cap open. And you put that on there.
Excuse me, waiter. I'd like some dessert rice. Yes, the brown dessert rice. What do you mean that's not a dessert? I make it at home all the time.
This man is either gonna die of a heart attack or diabetes.
Or maybe he's cracked the code. He's 75 years old and he looks healthy.
I want more.
Maybe the secret is eating like a 9-year-old boy's wet dream. Now I know how to properly eat brown rice.
So we have 22 grams of protein. Staring us.
Which will be thrown out of the window when it's been drowned out with 88 grams of sugar. Also, this meal looks like shit. What is that sauce? Diarrhea from the creator?
Later, the brownie, which is right here under the
spoon. That's a brownie.
Put it into.
I see it now.
One of these whips over here.
What kind of low-quality meat is that? That looks like something Taco Bell wouldn't even feed a stray dog.
Even heat all the way through.
That's like a Krabby Patty patty that was shit out by Squidward or something. That looked gross as hell.
And be greater, leave it there.
Is the whole channel a joke? I see he's making jokes, but now I can't tell. Does he eat brown rice with chocolate chips and raisins? Jeez, marshmallows.
Now we all know that
this is a really well done satire channel if it is.
Yes, that's what it is.
That looks like a porn star with a rectal prolapse and also just like a loaded gun, you know, a little something in the tank.
And we have other marshmallows.
That just looks yucky. This is definitely a joke. He is definitely a satire channel. There is no way this is real. His consistency with marshmallows and sugar, and now this watermelon thing, no. This is satire. I need to do a little bit of a deep dive down here, see what we're really dealing with. But yeah, I'm 100% convinced now. This guy's just really good at making satire. You wouldn't expect a 75-year-old man to come out here with the zingers, just the straight fucking bangers of satire. He got me. He straight fucking got me good.
To a boil over here, and I'm going to
if this is satire, though, his entire shtick of satire is cook something totally normal until the very end when I dump marshmallows and chocolate chips and sugar on it. So every one of his cooking videos is, I'm making a real dish until I get you good with my powdered sugar and marshmallows. Satire at its finest form.
Add the beans. This will be a
yeah, I guess this is just geriatric how-to basic. I want to know the way he writes these. I'll get these youngins good on this one. I'm making cereal. Normally. Until I don't and I put chocolate syrup on it. Any minute now. The chocolate syrup's gonna come fucking flying, double fisting style. Ew,
I now have
yucky potatoes.
Potatoes in the dish, and I'm going to chop them now.
These look like larvae. Are you sure you bought whole potatoes and not just like
but I'm not going to boil
maggots?
But I'm going to do.
Why are you microwaving an egg?
Microwave, the egg looks like this, and it does make the exploding sounds in the microwave, but nothing pops out because it has a paper towel.
Looks like a child's kickball that just deflated.
Mix it in with the potatoes.
I knew it was satire all along.
Now that everything's chopped up, I'm going to some mayonnaise.
Yes! It's about fucking time someone cooks with a lot of mayonnaise again.
Some relish, speck of
now that Cooking with Jack has thrown up his mayonnaise mantle.
I will start
it's great to see someone else picking it up.
Gigantic spoon in a little bit. That's about a.
That just looks like a hate crime in a dish.
I'm going to put in one of
basil. Yeah, he's 75 years old, but I mean, he still has taste buds to some degree. There's no fucking way he thinks this abomination is tasty. This is a joke.
Now.
And I'm in on it now. Alright, let me see what the chat thinks. Do you think these recipes are satire, like jokes? Or do you think this man is genuinely preaching these dishes as like a real thing? Am I genuinely the only fucking one that thinks that this could be satire? 100%. I fucking called it. He makes very high concept
beautiful day here.
Comedy, I guess.
In Tennessee.
Well, you see, his whole channel is all about comedy, which means his food tutorials, his recipes are jokes. Except for maybe the spaghetti one, because that one seemed like a real recipe. Fucking spamming how dumb I am for not believing this man was making abominable recipes. To be fair though, I too was fooled in the beginning, but I opened my third eye in the third half. And then I found the truth in the lies. This dude, he's good. Tom Willett, he's good. This is a weird production he's got going on. That being said, I like it.
Cake I made earlier.
Oh, Jesus. The fuck was that? An Apache attack? What kind of fucking haunted ass video is this? Dog food? He makes dog food?
Before you put...
Why is it smoking?
There you get your turret.
Or is the soul of that dog food leaving its body? This is some weird shit, man. I like it. It's like Kay's cooking, but 10 times as avant-garde and 10 times as moldy. This is maxed out volume. I don't know what I can tell you. Train your left ear to be more adept at picking up the recipes. It's like he's playing with asbestos. How did we get to this point? Alright, I'm going back. It's like he's peeling off scabs. This is just a gross, abominable looking cake. And the title is Castle Cake Suitable for Kids Party. As if this is his ticket to be around children. Well, if I show up to this birthday party with this cake, they'll have to let me in. This castle cake looks like my attic's insulation. Your attic insulation probably tastes better than this right here. Especially when he flavors it with soap for spice, I bet. This angle is scaring me. I feel like I'm trapped in the bowl. This looks like one of the first meals that cavemen would have eaten. Like when they're desperate, can't find meat, and they just start eating sand. How is the TV playing the video? That confused me too. I thought I was trapped in like an alternate dimension. He's using a camcorder that's plugged into his VHS player, which is transmitting the signal to that little TV right there, and it's creating this weird illusion as if I'm stuck in like a Wes Anderson film. What is he making? It's a castle cake, can't you see? Of all colors to dye your food, why not just use chocolate?
Comes out as a grit.
He's just pouring motor oil at this point. Black food coloring, I had no idea they even made that. It's usually supposed to be like wacky colors. You could just use chocolate. Oh. That is rubber cement. You can't fool me. You're trying to kill those children at the birthday party. This looks like the kind of film you'd see in a courthouse when they're trying a serial killer. This would be like the evidence. This is creepy looking, man. Standard cooking tools, just the old wrench and screwdriver. What the fuck is this?
I managed to stop it overflowing, and it doesn't look very
appetizing or indeed castle-like at the moment. So
what the fuck has happened? He just let it sit out in the air and it exploded.
See what we've got.
Dude's making pipe bombs. Yeah, that's a good question, Ollie. That is a very good question. What cakes aren't suitable for children? Beer cakes, maybe? There's gonna be so much aluminum residue stuck in this cake. I feel bad for the poor kid that bites into this thing by accident.
But
what kind of cake do you want for your 7th birthday? Oh, I want that sponge concrete piece of shit that old man down the street makes. Alright. That's what I want. Yeah, give me that money shot. Choo-choo. Look at that steampunk engine right there. Looks like Blastoise. It's Blastoise. Oh my god. Stonehenge. I see it.
It's not 100% appetizing, so
no.
What I'm gonna do is
I wouldn't even say it's 50% appetizing. And now it's 100% appetizing. You took it from a 5 to a 10. This must be what just killed the queen. She ate one of his castle cakes. This is like the Halloween Horror Nights of Kay's cooking. He definitely should have picked up ceramics instead of cooking. He's got great technique. See, now compare his soccer ball cake to this awful looking soccer ball cake. That looks nothing like a soccer ball. Meanwhile, our boy over here's got a golden egg. I have never seen something look so much like cum without being cum. I've made many a cake in my day, but for some reason this just doesn't look like icing. But would this cake be suitable for a child's birthday party? Ah, there's the soccer ball.
First layout.
It's looking good. Blue, just like every soccer ball I've ever seen. I would never say that I'm a soccer connoisseur, but I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to do with soccer. Is it like a runic symbol? Is the cake gonna come to life? What the fuck does it all mean?
Finally finished.
I see a UFO's landed on the field.
To learn how to ice the cake properly.
Isn't this that thing Neil Armstrong came out of? No, I see that. Yeah, that's obvious.
Got sort of football design going.
Yeah, all like a disco ball football. Barbecue burgers. You can't fool me. I know those are cactuses in there. You're saving money on meat by using cacti, eh? Who the fuck barbecues in a glass bowl? You couldn't possibly understand the type of flavor you get with this technique. You must be new here if you think they're not using oil. What happened? Did he activate the self-destruct? There certainly has to be a better surface. Oh, no, that was the problem. There just wasn't enough bricks. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I'm confused. How much onion do I use in this recipe, and how many bricks? So far, this has been a simple recipe. I could follow this. Dump some mincemeat, haphazardly toss some onions, and then empty out an entire spice rack. That's not hard. I really feel like he's just gonna put the glass bowl or the plate on this open flame. I really feel like it's coming. I don't know how he is not burning his thumb. He is just aiming the flame right back at himself.
Bit of a safer alternative is to use a bit of deodorant.
What?
Wait till this is gone.
Why deodorant? There's plenty of fire starters. A little pro tip there from Reddit. If you don't feel like using a... Very
effective.
That Axe body spray will get you every time. The old flamethrower. Surely there must be tools you could... Oh my god.
And as you can see, our burger's completely done on it.
Yeah, that burger's turned into one of the rocks below it. It's like a chameleon using camouflage. Dude's making oobleck on his stove. God, I feel like I'm looking at the Sasquatch in a pan. That is a very bold place to put your TV, by the way, Paul. Right next to his fucking sink. His VCR and his TV and his camera all right within 1 finger away from his sink. He is confident in the splash zone.
Did I forget to mention to grease it first?
That's okay, Paul. I wasn't following along.
Like that.
Paul, I'll be honest with you. This doesn't look like a massive disaster. Well, you win some, you lose some, Paul, I guess. Up until that last step, though, it wasn't looking horrible. Now just like 3 slices of pineapple slapped across a really unenthusiastic piece of bread. It just looks like someone stuck a bugle in a pineapple, Paul. It's not like overly ornamental. I don't think it's gonna sell the cake. I think the cake speaks for itself, you know what I mean? It's like a pirate ship battle. They've chummed the waters to get some sharks in the mix. Tells a whole story.
So you make sure you press it nice and
He forgets to take the train out and he just bites into a fucking train.
get a nice deep
Fucking cooks it. This is an interesting way of getting a mold. I will say that.
Pull it out.
What?
And you get your mold.
Ah, yes, just like the train.
Damn it, in shape of a truck.
You know, far be it from me to question the method. I could have made that shape with my finger. Well, in fact, he is doing just that. It kind of defeats the point of putting the train in there for a mold. If this works, I will eat my own ass on stream. If this comes out looking like the train, I will go wild. I hope he just fries the aluminum. Says, fuck the cake, I'm just gonna make fried tinfoil. Yeah, I will make a wager right now. If this shit looks... remotely is gonna be very vague. If this shit looks pretty close to the train that he put in there initially, I'll gift 50 subs. Nay, 100. I am so fucking confident that there's no way this is gonna look like a train. It just looks like he's making a fucking tinfoil sword. With cookie dough somehow in there, for some reason. Yeah, I'm not the best at gambling, but... this isn't really a game of chance. There is no fucking way this ends up looking like the train. I will go nuts.
So this is...
I win. I really thought he was going to pull off the train there towards the end. Just all the stars were aligning. It was getting close. This looks like if Thomas the Tank Engine got hit by a fucking nuke.
It's not very...
Then fossilized, then caramelized, then glazed. That...
I've also made a base for it as well.
I've got to say, Paul, the mold strategy was not exactly effective. Watch the icing come out looking like the perfect train with no mold. He has to ice it. Yeah, that'll bring it together. That's when it'll all come to this beautiful train. There's no time for a fucking water break, Paul. We're knee deep in pussy out here. Double or not. I will bet 200 subs that this blue icing diarrhea, fucking soggy piss, is not going to turn that fucking granola bar into a train. It's not happening.
Icing it and it's ready to go on top of cake.
Shit, I lost. That is upsetting to see. That right there should be a crime. Disrespecting Uncle Ben's fine rice like that.
I didn't know if I was going to need
You've gone too far. I've seen you empty a septic tank for a salad. And I didn't mind. But now I'm insulted with that. I fucking love Uncle Ben's. As far as her recipes go, that's about the best they get. Unless she takes a shit on these enchiladas, they're gonna be fine.
Maybe 3.
What am I looking at?
I'll mix it up and
Cat
I'll
food?
warm it up in the microwave.
When you cook with Uncle Ben's, you're going to get a good result. Like, you know, she literally chose the best possible store-bought for the Spanish rice. Like, Uncle Ben is just for winners. Holy shit!
Good morning.
Is this a sponsored video?
Today I'm going to be making a hot fudge cake.
Are there eye holes in that? Is she going by instinct? So far, so good. Just playing in sand. Chicken and rice with gizzards. What is that? Is that some southern thing?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to be having a guest cook in the kitchen with me.
Really?
It's my sister Betty.
Ah, I thought it
And
was
she
Master
is
Chef
making-
Joe.
I've got what I'm using is
What the fuck is that? Grandpa's
legs
ashes?
and thighs. And
She's got a traveling salt box?
I don't measure my salt. I just sprinkle it. around.
Whoa, that's hardcore. If I see Uncle Ben's in here again,
Some of that on there.
I'm gonna have a smile on my face, but I'm gonna be disappointed because it's cheating. We're gonna dump some peanut butter in there. I see we're stacking up. Preparing for doomsday, eh? It's a lot of peanut butter. Let's get that in the mega mix.
Well done.
Set pressure cooker to bomb mode. Yeah, it just activates the self-destruct feature.
While my chicken is
My son
cooking,
loves my
pressure
time
cooker
bombs.
will go ahead and cook my rice.
He says no one makes C4 like me.
Water for the rice.
God, she's like Seto Kaiba with the briefcase of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but for salt. It's fucking awesome. Just in case.
I add a little bit of margarine.
A would-be robber, bang, salt in the face. Manager giving me problems at the supermarket, bang, double fist and salt at him. She's taking a risk instead of playing it safe with Uncle Ben.
Ready?
She's taking the training wheels off, baby.
Rice
Woo!
in boiling water.
Never had gizzards. Do they look like that? I feel like once you eat a single gizzard, you immediately get attracted to your sister. That is such a southern sounding thing to eat. What am I looking at? Pudding? How did we get here? I brought us to Mystery Chef. This is literally just like drinking a chunky soda at this point. It's a smoothie of onions and gizzard.
Okay. I'm using 3 cans of water.
Fuck.
For a good stir.
Yucky. I'd rather get a swirly in the high school bathroom. Looking pretty good though.
I'll add some more later.
There were some gizzards in there at some point.
But I want to get this started.
But we've
going
lost that to the Great Flood.
The mixture in it.
What the fuck did she make? Are your eyes closed? You can't see that this is chicken and rice?
Just make sure your hands are... This is kind of messy, but it's always good.
Hey, nah. I'm fine with a little mess.
I will add more
I'll sacrifice beauty for flavor. This bad boy is going to be packing almost none of that.
Okay, I've added... It's better to do it
That was a plot twist I did not expect.
So long. Whenever, if you cook raw rice in with the broth.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, just dump it in, whatever.
It does much better.
Do we have a shoe we could drop in here as well?
Just keep cooking it till it...
Until it comes alive, honestly. Yeah. Till this thing becomes sentient. I feel like you're bringing the turkey or the chicken back to life. This looks like some kind of ancient spell. Like gather 20 limpert roots and put it in a cauldron. Strength potion. Yeah, it's just RuneScape herb lore in real life. What a beautiful dish!
Covered. Probably for about... I'm going to check it again in about a
Can I put that in my protein shaker?
See how it's doing.
That looks like a nice post-workout recovery beverage. Do we drain any of that excess moisture out at any point, or is that just part of the fun?
When it cools off...
It's like applesauce with applesauce. If applesauce shit. I've never had chicken and rice with gizzards, so perhaps I'm not the most equipped to judge a book by its cover, but I gotta tell you, looks pretty good.
Today I'm going
the classic
to be
mask, I
making
see.
a pulled pork roast in a slow cooker.
About to be V for Vendetta cooking style, baby.
Liquid smoke. Here it is.
What the fuck is liquid smoke?
It gives it that smoky flavor. Since you can't do it outside, it's still a little cool. Or it's cool here.
You've been scammed. You can't liquefy smoke. It's impossible.
3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons.
We don't have that kind of technology.
Something like that. Cook it on high.
What do you mean Gordon Ramsay uses liquid smoke? He's a fraud then.
And then I'm going to turn it
It's like
to
using
low
liquid
for
ass.
an additional
Is that a measuring spoon?
the golden raisins.
Move that fucking hand. That can no.
You can use the regular raisins if you'd like.
No
I
way.
prefer the golden. They're
Who
sweeter.
is this? Actual measuring? Ew. Oh. Why does she black out the labels? You can't. It's not like they're gonna sue you. I can read great value through that.
And finely shredded.
What's the point? Yeah, I guess she's just saying no free clout. I won't shout out your creamed corn. Fuck you, Walmart. Oh, that was an almost catastrophe there. That was an AGDQ safe strat right there. Almost lost big time on the recipe route. That lid was coming off. What are we dumping right now? I already forgot. Yellow paint? Oh, it was Mystery Chef, not Mask Chef. That's what it fucking was.
Today I have
Oh, I thought that was makeup.
cook in the kitchen. She's
I was gonna say, that's something like Borderlands makeup.
chicken pasta.
Fucking ready, baby. Marilyn Manson.
Use the breast.
Isn't that just
the
pre-prepared?
legs and the thighs.
Wait, hold on, slow down, I'm taking notes. Buy chicken. Okay, done. Yeah, that's what I said, 7. I don't know what the point of the Mystery Chef thing is when the mask came off in the first 10 seconds. Unless this is a Mission Impossible thing where she's gonna rip off her face and it's gonna be a totally different woman. Maybe the mask runs deep. It's going to taste good, I can tell you that much. It's store-bought chicken and pasta with butter. It's gonna be tasty.
Stir it all together.
I don't know if it'd necessarily be classified as cooking. It's kind of like dumping. Like raw dump.
Warm potato salad.
It looks like Android 19's mask. Well, the mask looks like Android 19. That doesn't look crispy.
Just a second.
That looks like you put bubble bath in it.
Everything. The grease and everything.
Whoa!
To the potatoes.
This is a German potato
A
salad?
small chopped onion.
Are we using the whole can? Ah, fuck it, sacrifice it.
About 4. You add.
We use good math here.
Oh!
You also.
So the lady behind the mask was not the one we saw on camera. I see now.
Spicy brown mustard.
Very interesting. The lore runs deep. So who is the mystery chef?
And we're gonna need more salt because I only put a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we need more salt. You fucking kidding me? That's flavorless.
We're gonna need more.
We only have an entire jar of dill relish, bacon, potatoes, and grease. It's gonna taste like cardboard. If she doesn't dump an entire thing of salt in there, I'm flipping a table. Now we're feeling, yeah. Yeah.
I think a little bit more.
Double fist that shit. Like a mad scientist in the cauldron. Woo! It's like I'm taking a peek in Germany right now. That German potato salad is slapping.
Alright, it'll still eat the same.
Yeah, because it's mainly bacon grease and dill relish.
Just use that spoon.
She just vomits.
Let's see, get a piece of bacon.
And if she did vomit back into that fucking cauldron there, they'd have no idea.
Was a piece of
Where does the potato salad end and the vomit begin? Mmm. Mmm. Scrumptious, isn't it? She falls over. Oh, not enough salt. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like I said, you gotta flavor that shit up. Yeah, get that in there.
Pepper in it.
As you keep pouring.
Yeah, a real flavor scientist. Now we're feeling it. Excellent work. Do we have any Germans in here? Is this making you feel at home right now? Did we do you proud? Summertime cucumber salad. Is this proper technique to cut towards your thumb?
You chop up some.
Or is the mystery chef just a real risk taker for the sake of good
A
food?
small one for 1 cucumber.
The higher the stakes,
Cucumbers.
the more extravagant the umami.
And
Her signature ingredient, salt. Yes. The saint of salt. The patriot of pepper. Yes, flavor has been added.
onions in here.
She's opened Pandora's box and all that's left is salt.
Vegetable oil.
Looks good. One hell of a salad coming on here. It's mainly oil and salt with some cucumbers hidden underneath. Just the way I like it.
A little bit of sugar.
Yeah, just
That's probably
just a little bit.
2 tablespoons. 3.
Nah, times 5 maybe. That was a lot of sugar.
Cucumber. Plenty of vinegar, I think.
Yeah, this is not a salad. This is like a soup.
More salt.
An oil soup.
Counteract
A salty oil soup. Yep, tastes like motor oil.
Yep, you need a little more salt.
Okay, no, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, there was far too much oil. We had to counterbalance that with the salt. Yeah, no, absolutely. Cucumber salad just like Mama used to make.
The ingredients and everything will be down below in the description.
It looks like a toilet that's
Let me
clogged.
try one more. It's the holidays.
Time to purge?
I'll show you how to do a very simple
We purging out here.
that is
It's like something out of Manhunt.
baking bag.
Where are the drugs? Fucking suffocating the turkey with it.
So what we're going to do with that, one piece at a time, take it and run it under the skin.
Mmm. Probe it.
You have to
Yeah.
push it a little bit.
You, using a full cube of butter will do
No
that.
problem.
Yeah, right up the asshole.
You just want it in there.
This turkey is dying for a second time right now.
What to do
Salt,
is I'm going to
naturally.
add a cut up onion,
Oh.
medium size, and shove that inside
What?
the turkey.
Why? Just bite into full onions when you go for a Thanksgiving dollop? Oh, this turkey looks so great, Janet. Let me take a bite. It's a fucking full onion.
I just cut it in 4.
That's a nice surprise, though, like a little cereal box toy.
Party anyway.
Is it normal turkey prep? I've never prepped a turkey.
The inside.
This is no...
Make sure you put the whole thing in there.
Yeah, make sure it's keg standing.
Oh, not.
This is normal turkey prep.
Super moist.
Well, a lot of things can make it moist. I could drop it in a toilet and it'd be moist as fuck, but it doesn't make it taste good.
Oh, good with it.
Yeah, give it a nice massage.
All over the skin.
Yeah, we're gonna need more salt though. I can already see this is gonna be like a quadruple salt kind of deal here. I hope you've stocked up.
Feels funky.
No. I know beer. Beer for cooking shit in is great. Like beer battered fries and like a lot of meat is prepared very well with beer.
All over the breast.
I've just never seen someone dump it up the turkey's ass like that to flood it. Usually it's a nice even pour from what I've seen.
Kind of toss it inside the turkey there.
And it's not supposed to stay in it the entire time. It's supposed to cook it out.
End of the bag.
Slam it on the counter. But the good news is,
Into it.
with salt we can fix any mistake.
I have my rack. So.
Won't the bag melt?
In the oven.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a nice glaze, like a donut.
Be very careful.
Is that... Wait, is she actually putting the bag in the oven? I'm no chef, is that...
90 degrees. Skin
It's a special bag? Okay.
Not browned.
Is there a turkey in that bag or like a fucking corpse? Looks like a scab. Let me take a peek at that bad boy. Wow. She's not wrong. That is wet as shit. Where are the hidden onions? Oh, there's one. Woohoo! Why is it soggy? Because look, you can see why it's soggy. It's literally existing in a state of like perpetual flooding
The other thigh bone.
of salt and onion. That's literally fucking raw. What do you know about beer onion cooking techniques? Have you studied the books? Do you even watch Dr. Oz? Ranch.
About a tablespoon
Mayonnaise.
of
Mayonnaise?
Dijon brown mustard.
Fuck. Uh-oh. Chemical X is coming in here. What's Professor Utonium adding?
Honey's hickory smoke.
Woo! Is that Uncle Ben? Is that Uncle Ben?
The Uncle Ben's regular. It already has the spices and everything in it.
I ate Uncle Ben in college nearly every day. So what is this? It's just all about sausages? Big Mac sausage?
Hey folks, how you doing? Listen, got a special treat for you today.
What's up, Mickey Mouse?
A little pickle spillage, but that's okay. It's all gonna
This
be
guy sounds like Peter Griffin if you sped up the footage.
that look, I
Mm.
figured it'd be a
A
whole lot
KitchenAid.
faster if we just used a
All the stops are coming out, baby.
electric one. We'll take that meat going.
Woo! It's reaching its final form. A big old condom for it. Yeah, baby. That's what I like. It's like watching my dog take a shit.
That's a good looking sausage right there. I'm gonna
That is a good looking sausage.
twist it.
Just when you thought it was over.
Like this, folks. Look at how that just comes. Okay, looks like
The oil wasn't very well distributed,
got a
but
problem over here. This one seems to have burst. And we're not gonna.
oh no,
Okay, so
she's splitting apart.
Tuna, you know, we'll see the difference between the two.
Yeah, yeah, woo, my man. I'll leave it a like. Hey, that ain't bad at all. This is like the video game donkey of sausaging. This dude's awesome. Fuck, I'll watch all 5. Fuck it. Spaghetti and meatball. It really is donkey.
I think we're starting to see something happen.
That looks like spaghetti and
Finish
meatballs.
it up with some.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. My favorite part. Oh god. We're losing precious materials.
Get it down in there. That's fine there.
That's looking nice. Oh god, turbo speed. It's gonna grind it through time. Slow down, ordinary sausage man.
Okay, we got the ground spaghetti and meatballs in there.
He's crushing it. These are looking delicious. It's giving birth to the flavor baby.
Pretty good. Exploded.
This one, the one over here on the far left has a hemorrhoid.
Some winners and losers and pop pop.
The Big Mac sausage was better? That's a surprising rating right there. That's a bit of an upset. I would have expected the spaghetti and meatball sausage to be far more flavorful. Entire KFC big box meal sausage.
Oh geez.
Oh, don't spoil it! No spoilers! Season 2's ruined.
To another, the drum.
I hope he uses the bone too.
This, I believe, is a thigh.
Turn the bone into a sausage.
I don't know what this one. What we gotta do is remove the bones.
No, boo. Yeah, baby, the star of the show. Get that shit in there.
I think we're gonna give it.
Yeah, this is a really simple one. He crushed it with the KFC Big Box. Beautiful sausage. Another beautiful sausage being born. Another fat one, looking good.
Hey, it looks like we...
Could you just let that run infinitely and have like a giant fucking sausage? Or does it cut itself off? I couldn't tell.
Looking pretty good.
He's evolving.
Oh God, look what happened.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, there it goes again.
No!
Oh boy. Oh, that's no good. So now we know for next
That
time,
is no good. That's a hate crime right there.
Potato-based sausages,
You hate to see that. Those sausages are ruined.
I think we may have just invented a new menu item on the on the KFC there. But yeah,
I'm leaving that alike. That was a good joke.
Bop, bop.
Man, ordinary sausage is... He's fucking crushing it right now, man. Shit, I'm glued to it. A sushi sausage? You've lost your goddamn mind. Pizza roll? What? How is this... How do we even have this kind of technology?
Okay, folks, we got a real... I think
He just drops like chopsticks in there and gets the wooden part of the sausage.
Sushi.
Use the pit. Don't be a pussy. Damn.
What taste?
That looks... What do you mean? That looks pretty good. That'll be a beautiful... Well, beautiful is a bit of a stretch. I wouldn't say beautiful.
All right, so that's it. That's about 4 1/4 sausages.
That looks like something you'd tell a gastroenterologist about.
Not too shabby. We'll get a nice meat.
Nice little Hershey's Kiss sausage.
Give it a little wasabi.
Oh, that's bold.
It is sushi after all.
That is really bold. That's a lot of wasabi for one man to handle.
Folks, yeah, I gotta say, this should not be attempted by anyone. It's just not worth it.
Well, it's the wasabi.
It's a terrible food.
What? That's because you put like a... You put like a liter of wasabi on it. What the fuck? That's cheating. He sabotaged it. That would have been a fine sausage. In fact, I'd be surprised if I didn't see that at a restaurant. It's just he ruined it with all that wasabi. And plus it's store-bought wasabi, so just horseradish and sewage.
The first thing you need is
Mom's permission. Kiss her on the lips. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. That looks like it'll make a fine sausage. It's even stacking nice and high.
Still hot off the presses, and 3.5 sausages.
Well, one over there's got like some pinworms on it.
These things,
Yeah, it's like a little brick. Gotta break the fucking pan.
The whole house smells like it. Actually crisped up pretty heavy.
It looks great.
Tostitos.
These are some durable pizza rolls. You could use this like a baseball. I don't like the way he's judged the last 2 pizza rolls, especially the sushi one. I don't like how he's handled that. I feel like it was a big lapse of professionalism there, and to be honest, a little disappointed. So this will be quite a challenge for the grinder.
What else?
It's gonna be a workout. That is interesting. Oh, we're freestyling now, baby. Throwing science behind. Abandoning God. Skipping the grinder. This man's gone insane.
We're gonna have
Oh, that's because that was the ground up one. This is the one where he's just went right to the final step. Like, this is a math test that he's taken, and he's not showing how he did his work.
I think it did a pretty good job. Got it open.
They held pretty well.
Looks like.
At least I think so. Lovely cross section.
Okay, so I think
see, sometimes he dresses them, which it's cheating.
Tortilla.
He didn't do that for the
right now
sushi one
try
or pizza rolls.
Ground sausage first.
I wonder when he decides to dress up the sausages and when just to leave them plain. But that's a mystery for another day, I suppose. Godspeed, ordinary sausage. Ever since I found Kay, food hasn't tasted quite the same.
Ew!
I'm always thinking, yeah, this food's good, but
too much.
What if Kay made it? Meanwhile, Kay's over here making fucking pipe bomb in her bowl here. It's looking like the beginnings of a pizza to some extent. Maybe not in shape, but in spirit.
Loofah.
When did she put the mincemeat on it?
Right.
You've got this, Kay. A delicate hand, like a surgeon. There it is. Expertly done. Nearly covered the whole thing. So again, I've never had a calzone. How we looking, calzone experts? Does this look about right so far? Something in my heart tells me it's probably not supposed to look like this, but again, I'm inexperienced. You know, that doesn't look horrible. A bit misshapen. Looks like a giant's foreskin after it's been cut off, but
they look a lot better.
it's just bread and sauce, so...
Mincemeat.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Mincemeat.
The classics, Kay? Fuck yeah.
Thin.
Man, there's more action with that butter moving across the pan than there was in the entirety of Death Stranding. Just watching that shit race around as it melts is more fun. Get that mincemeat all wet.
It does. As you can see, it's still pink in the middle.
A little bit, Kay. It's almost done, though.
Get it up on my little...
God, it's gonna form like a Pangea. It's all gonna come together in the middle as one giant continent. What the fuck happened in the middle? Was there a fight? A war? How is that a Big Mac? It's bread with butter and a giant slab of unseasoned meat. It's just a mincemeat sandwich with no flavor. Oh, and this time she downgrades from hamburger buns to toast, so we might as well check it out. That meat looks like kibble.
Is it?
Well, I assure you, it'll taste far worse than kibble by the time Kay's done with it. It's weird with Kay. She treats mincemeat as if it can't exist without being dunked in egg. Very rarely do you have one without the other.
That's too much.
Yeah, it does look a little like kitty litter, I guess.
Right, I'm going to try and turn them over.
Wow. That just looks like a festering infection now.
Oh.
It's not too late, Kay. It's still mostly together.
Over now, but
Oh, God. It's looking like a dream, Kay.
Right, because...
Oh, God. Kay, it's burning. Save it. What, did she buy this from McDonald's? Damn, that looks just like a Big Mac. She cheated. Off camera, she went and got one from the store. Don't make your son eat this one, Kay.
I'm going to put the bread on.
Have mercy. We're in luck. Oh, God.
I've put 2 more burgers in.
Is that a burger or a set of hash browns? I would never eat something like this. I'm way too concerned about, like, health violations.
Oh, this fell off.
It's like biological terrorism. We are 4 for 4 on mincemeat recipes right now. I honestly don't know. With her cuts, I don't know why she doesn't just drop the whole fucking onion in. It's about the same size.
Ow!
Your fingers are far too precious. You need to be wearing mitts at all times. You're like Doctor Strange with those hands. If you lose them, the world is a worse place. Okay, protect those hands at all cost. You know, I've had a few lasagnas in my day, but this would certainly be a first if I was served this somewhere when I ordered lasagna. Where are the noodles? What, you don't see them? They're onion noodles. She's so much better than Chef Boyardee, man. I wish they'd start packaging her meals. I don't know about you guys, but this is looking nice to me.
I'm going to break some eggs.
I do love eating birdseed right out of the cage. Can we moisturize that a bit, Kay? It seems a bit dry. Eating those rocks would be like burying your head in the beach. She made burnt, toasted garlic rice granola, basically, yeah. This should be on the dessert menu of every restaurant. It looks more like mashed potatoes than rice, but damn it, it's improvement. What kind of rice does she buy? Does she just go to the pet store and just grab what looks like rice?
That's about 3 ounces.
Because that's the same rice she made last time that looked like kitty litter. She would be fired from the Krusty Krab instantly with this cutting technique. Damn it, Kay.
I think that's fine enough.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Microscopic pieces. You've done a great job. It's like a powder now.
Add quite a bit of...
Is that ketchup?
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's a lot of barbecue sauce. What happened? Is this barbecue sauce with garlic? Store-bought barbecue sauce that you added cloves of garlic to?
She says just
is that the whole
put
meal?
The blob here is what she said is a Korean meal.
Do we have any Koreans in the chat that can confirm?
Meal.
What's the verdict, Lee? Can you taste the K-pop? You're chewing on garlic right now. How does that feel? I bet it tastes great. Man, those vampires are gonna fucking hate you.
I was told what to do by a Korean, I don't know how you say it, but anyway, I was told by a lady how to do it, because when I said to her,
I think you got it right the first 3 times.
I'm going to chop the...
Strike one.
Should be fake.
That carrot wanted so badly just to get the fuck away from Kay. It chose suicide. Fucking jumping off it. Did she pick it up and put it in this dish? I wasn't paying attention. Whatever, the fucking dust on the ground adds flavor. Probiotics. I could hardly think of a more inefficient cutting technique other than cutting towards yourself. Both thumbs. That can't be, you know, professional culinary work there. Honestly, I'm surprised she's not treating that knife like a fucking wiggle saw, or whatever they call it. They're like the 2-armed one that you go like this on. I don't know what I'm no professional timber sportsman, but whatever that saw is called.
I think that might...
Just use it like that. Make it like a traffic cone of lettuce.
Oops.
Okay, there's like 50 yards worth of real estate there, and you still somehow managed to miss the plate.
Before you ask, I have washed the rice.
Come on, Kay, at least make it presentable.
No, I keep saying I have, and rice.
Oh my god. That poor broccoli has been tortured. God, it looks like James Bond Casino Royale when he was getting his nuts fucking slapped on by Mads Mikkelsen. Oh.
That is a Korean meal. And if you don't believe me, ask Google.
Who?
Give me a big old...
Again, I can't speak for Koreans here, but something in my bones is telling me that a Korean meal doesn't consist of unseasoned chicken slapped with 1 piece of broccoli, 4 carrots, and a little bit of rice. That's a North Korean ration meal. That's like 2 Coke cans worth of sugar out of nowhere.
Just remembered.
Is that a toilet bowl?
7.5.
What is that? A latrine?
Charlie went up.
A Johnless.
When it's all said and done, this is the most appetizing thing she's ever made, appearance-wise. Well, that didn't last long.
I'm going to take it out of it.
How do you even let something get that burnt? Does she just start cooking it and then go to sleep? We're getting there. That's a lonely egg, Kay. It needs a friend. Oh my god.
That's about...
Oh, it's the toilet bowl again. Don't use it, Kay. That's ruined many a recipe.
Right, so that's the flour in the bowl.
From the top turnbuckle.
Put the sugar, put in the jam on.
There it is. That was easy.
And now I'm going to put the jam on it. And today I'm going to be doing jammy Dodgers. Right, now first of all I'm going to put 175 grams of sugar, which in my metric is...
Did someone get executed in her kitchen? Oh, watch out for the fly.
Lee, you're rocking me from...
He's here to steal our jammy Dodgers. God, this is an iconic recipe from Kay. The mincemeat has already come out. That's how we do it.
Put it round the sticks.
Of course. The way God intended.
Oh shit, sticks are too big. Oh, it's falling from the... Oh.
What's gone wrong, Kay? Besides everything in this kitchen. I could just eat that right up right now, Kay.
Right,
perfect.
See, this is exactly how it is. I don't think I'm supposed to...
That is the world's most unfortunate group of spaghetti. It's like I'm watching an ISIS video for spaghetti.
And that's how I was shown.
Who showed you this? Like an inmate doing the best they can with what they have?
This is how it's said to do it. Sprinkle them all over.
Those pasta... The spaghetti's never getting cooked.
But you did see me putting the juice on. So
okay.
That's the onion.
You're just gonna be eating dry pasta with mincemeat. and some random onions that unfortunately got roped into the mix. Where did you get this recipe? 4chan? From like a hoarder?
Onions, whichever you want me to say.
Okay, can we cook the noodles? I mean, it may be way past time for that. They look like fucking corpses in there now, but
yes, I'm going to open the
try.
tin tomatoes as well because it needs to be all for another half an hour.
The noodles can't take another dip in the oven, Kay. They won't make it.
Should be okay.
They can't survive. They weren't. Oh God!
It's a different spike ball.
Oh Jesus!
And Lee's coming.
This is literal racism at this point. It's a fucking hate crime what she's done to these noodles. Don't do it, son.
So let's see what it tastes like.
Put some value on your life. Ew.
No, but that's fine.
Probably, yeah.
They're not cooked, is why. It's still raw and burnt. You may as well replace the noodles with sticks from outside.
No, other side. Right, now the meat is done. Like I said, I have
That's
never
one
done
word
this
for it, I
before,
guess, Kay.
So you can imagine.
This is straight up Bronze Age food, yeah. This is the kind of food you'd see in cartoons when they're like roasting it over a fire for 3 seconds and it's still red as fuck.
Has got to go on the beef.
God, it just looks like a plate of dog shit. Which I guess could be a UK delicacy for all I know.
The beef.
The finest horse pie I could find
Now I'm
outside.
going to fold it over. I've got loads of juice which you're not supposed to have.
I wonder why, Kay. It's still raw. It's not juice, it's still bleeding.
It don't look too bad.
It looks horrendous, Kay. Words can't describe what that looks like. It looks like you tipped over a potted plant for its sauce.
You can see I've left the cooker.
Looks good now. Much better.
Put this in the oven.
It really came together at the end, Kay.
In a
I tell you, I was doubting it.
It's all broke up.
You know, color me pink, I tell you. I really didn't believe in the dream, but here it is. So she did this Wellington 3 years ago, and she came back for revenge 2 years ago. So let's see what difference a year makes in a beef Wellington's mastery. Okay, are you sure this is stuffing? It sounds and looks like rocks.
Make it more moist.
I think you've been scammed.
Obviously, 4 ounces of flour. Shit. 5 ounces of flour. Make it 6.
Was there an off-camera mistake, Kay? I find that hard to believe. Right on the mark then.
And then I'm going to do...
They called for 50 ounces of flour, right?
Hard.
How are we looking back there, Kay? What's the behind the scenes looking like? Have we spilt more flour yet? She's cooking in a sandcastle bucket.
That's it.
Well, what do you know about fine dining, big guy? How many beef Wellingtons have you prepared flawlessly?
Sing some yellow cake uranium.
Well, it's not yellow cake uranium. In fact, it's... now I'm sure you see. It's a beef Wellington.
Some stuffing.
What the fuck is that? A pre-made beef Wellington? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Round it.
That's cheating. Yeah, I know I fucked up my last beef Wellington, so I bought one this time.
Ouch.
That's my redo.
I'm just doing it this version.
What version is this, Kay?
Meat and the stuffing.
Does it have a name? The food poison special? Redo chicken Kiev. Well, I am guessing it didn't go well the first time. Man, there is no garlic left alive in that jar. Christ. What is the chicken Kiev used for? To ward off vampires? Who needs this much garlic in a recipe? Is she gonna dump that whole bowl of flour? Oh my god.
A bit more flour.
Sweet Lord Kay, have mercy. It's just a bagel.
I know I've got a teaspoon.
Just use a whole bag of flour, Kay. Fuck it, let's get real.
The yeast in.
I cannot imagine there's any room left in this for more flour. At this point, it's just a... basically goopy flour.
Oh, I can sneeze faster.
Okay, what do you expect? You have 3 bags of flour in it, which you are now rolling into more flour. I can promise you she's going to put more flour on this. That is not nearly a football field's worth of flour that she usually rolls her bread in. Mark my words, I'll wager 5 gift subs, more flour's coming. Who wants to take me up on that wager? I know Kay inside and out. I'm inside her head. And all I see is flour. Oh, I'm a fucking genius. You got me a little worried for a second, Kay. I'm not gonna lie, you had me going. But I know you too well.
It stops it from sticking to the flour.
Of course, yeah, that's right. The flour.
Flour.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think you're running out of flour. I think the reservoir's running low. You know, at this point, I might as well just eat some fucking sand.
Done. I'm gonna put
That's
that
between
in the oven.
Kay's bagel here and sand. I'd probably choose the sand. There'd be less fucking grain in it.
As you can see, they've not risen at all.
Yep, it's just chips, flour chips. And I see you put more flour on them afterwards. Kay, it's not your fault. I think it was just a lack of flour. Let's check out her coming back to it. She had, I don't know how many, let's see. From September to...
I'm back cooking again.
She really came back with a vengeance.
And today
She rested for 2 days and then came back on the 3rd and said it's time. Oh, her pantry must be nothing but like fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory of flour. Flour and mincemeat are her staples. It's fucking crazy how much flour she goes through in these.
Lumps that. Leave for 10 minutes until frothy. Right, pour 200 millilitres of warm water into a bowl, and that's what I've done wrong because I've done it with cold water. So I'm going to have to redo it with warm water.
Well, that was quick. It was the first.
I just saw I messed up first time. So I've got my yeast in. Tablespoon of sugar, copper, measured in stuff for bread. I've got a bread making machine. Over there. And I'm going to add the water.
Step 1, warm water. Okay, I poured ice into it.
Well, I boiled it.
Shit. So the only thing she did differently was somehow use even more flour.
I don't understand that, but yes, I shall do.
So what is the saran wrap doing?
As I have got, that's it.
Why did you put them in the saran wrap? Oh my god. Okay, don't do that. No.
I've got to top it now.
KY, I didn't want. Oh, it's Kay's special recipe, the saran wrap bagels.
That was your thing.
God, she's actually boiling the saran wrap into the bagels.
So that's.
Okay, I'm sure you had to take the bagel out of the saran wrap. I'm no chef, but there's no fucking way.
This video was so helpful.
Watch this will probably go wrong.
It's already gone wrong, Kay. You're boiling saran wrap. Kay, it's as gone as wrong as it could. This is an FDA violation and most likely illegal.
And put this one in. This one I'm going to put in.
Ah, perfect. Now he has a friend.
2 boiling. So, chasing around.
She has to get her recipes off 4chan from people that make those troll recipes to try and get people to poison themselves. And she makes them as legitimate tutorials. There's no way. That is actual poison.
For a minute.
She is superheated saran wrap. Where does the plastic stop and the bagel begin? Not even she can figure it out.
Oh my word. Right, now this one.
Kay, you've outdone yourself with this recipe, I've got to say. I would have never thought to mix raw dough and plastic. I know what I'll be bringing to this year's Thanksgiving.
As you can see, the joint is
Ah.
done. It's had an hour.
Where did you find that piece of chicken? In the dumpster?
They didn't say what.
The fuck is that? Canned turkey?
I'm not very good at cutting meat. Never have been.
Well, don't worry, Kay. It's not meat. Looks like the ass cheek of a skunk or something.
It obviously went into the potatoes and same with the carrots.
That's okay. I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about that, Kay. The juice being a little contaminated is probably going to be the least of your guests' concern here.
And here's the taste test.
Ah, if it's good enough for a dog, it's good enough for my family. Even the dog's like, Kay, can you please get this abominable dish away from me?
And I just want to also tell you about
She's such a
this.
happy woman.
Now,
I like
know
that.
it's an eye.
Yucky. If you're using panko breading, you usually dip it in eggs. I get that, but that did not look right.
And
I like how the husband is watching this salmonella disaster unfold in front of him and he can't wait to eat
dipping
it.
them in egg. I'll put that one.
Those meatballs deserve a channel strike. My mouth is a watering, Kay. I can't wait to
And I've got, I don't know if you can see, but I've
gargle.
also got
Nope.
some
Gobble those
chips
up.
cooking.
That's the word I was looking for. Suddenly I have a craving for meatballs.
Lee, what I'm doing, you need to wash.
Oh, we have a second round of mincemeat, eh? Well, far be it from me to make this sin here, but I am going to skip forward to when she finishes the
Right,
tray.
now I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes.
Is 10 minutes enough to cook that? Kay, I'm no health inspector, but 10 minutes for that amount of mincemeat
I don't know if you
meatballs.
can hear me over there.
I don't know about that.
Does my head in? You can see.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Which is something I didn't want
I
to
do love
happen.
vomit balls.
So what I'm going to do is, oh, nearly ended up with that ball on floor.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do
Kay, I'm
is,
drooling. Let me see the cross section.
is I'm going to drain some of this juice off, put them back in the
No,
oven
the
for
sacred
10
juices, Kay.
minutes. But first
That is
I'm
crucial
gonna,
to the flavor.
Turn them over. Oh, this is going to be fun. Trying to turn them over.
I can already
But you can
sense
see
the
they're not
umami
feeling the shape I
explosion.
made 'em.
Nope. Just a little fungus.
You don't have to. You can see the
Oh.
meatballs, meatballs.
My god, that's fucking gross.
Just too busy.
I love when my meat looks like urine.
As you can see, I have it.
Just throw them in there again, Kay. I'm sure with every time they get thrown into that oven, they get better and better.
That much.
This looks like what Rick O'Connell uncovered in the Mummy movie when he was uncoffining Emotep, when he cracked open the sarcophagus. They look done.
Speak to me, yes or no?
no,
They're done.
They're alright, yes. Well, it's better than immediately having convulsions and falling over. So,
I don't always eat
that's
my
good.
own food. Guess what? Dogs can have them.
Good! Just what a dog
So
wants.
I'm just gonna put
More
three on
Kay's
just for the
cooking.
end product bit.
Watch out, Kibble.
And
Beef
today,
alphabet
I'm doing
pasta
a
soup.
twist.
Ooh, it's the classic mincemeat. Name a more iconic duo than Kay's cooking and some dirty fucking mincemeat. Is this gonna be the broth? Just raw mincemeat and water?
And there is
And I'll
no
cook some
way-
pasta in there at some point, maybe. I don't
I know
care.
you'd like me to, but... And I'm just breaking it all up.
Is this gonna be the pasta?
don't-
It's meat noodles? She should slam the two pots together like Stone Cold's
just gonna see
beers.
it starting
Oh,
to-
yes. Right out of the septic tank.
Cook.
Now we're feeling it.
What I'm going to do is...
Now I'm hungry. Is this not illegal, what she's doing here? Surely this violates some type of human rights movement.
Been told you can't. Now I'm going to put some gravy
Oh.
granules in. I don't know.
It's
how
like an
many.
organism being born in there.
Quite a few in.
Oh,
You can use
I feel like any
gravy
second now, just a
granules.
monster is gonna rise.
Have to be expensive.
Somehow it's getting more and more gross. I thought it would cap at a certain level, but it has exceeded the maximum
No, it's
grossness.
not going to come off. But that's just one of them problems I've got.
This is like an ancient spell from a witch's cauldron. Like if you drank some of this, it'd give you like old powers from fairy
I am
tales.
going to tell you what I do.
What are you putting in there? Dirt?
Mine is, look at it all.
Oh, it's like a brownie. If it died in a shit explosion. Oh, keep in mind that's all meat. This is meat. This is just a festering petri dish of E. coli. This is a beef alphabet soup. The way Mother used to make.
Okay, did he cook it all the way through?
Well, it's a loaded question in this situation. That pasta is about the best looking thing Kay has ever made on this channel. I will be the first to say this though. It could have been a lot worse. All things considered, no seasoning, no flavor, but the E. coli will do both for you.
Alphabet soup. But it's just come out.
Please be careful. Hats off to her son. He's going to war right now, and the battlefield is Kay's kitchen. Open your mouth. I don't believe you actually ate it. You would be vomiting by now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with her stove, but that is the pinkest flame I've seen in a while. Shit's going nuclear.
Put the lid back on.
Her fucking boiling mayonnaise is about to overflow. Kay, be careful.
I'm going to use the same spoon.
I think your marshmallow boil thing there is planning something. Piss take microwave noodles. Piss take microwave noodles. My favorite dish. My mother used to make this for me all the time.
These are the noodles.
Ah, in a trash can. Are you sure those are noodles? That looks like asbestos.
So, I'm going to put some more in.
I guess they're not mutually exclusive. You can make noodles out of asbestos. To be fair, that looks...
nice and done.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Thought I got more.
Yeah, those were some real pissy noodles.
So...
You won't believe the ingredients.
What the fuck?
That's her signature dish, the piss. Because she made piss noodles.
Did she actually put piss in them?
Well, that's... I can't just ruin the secret. I mean, Jesus, you're asking for the Krabby Patty secret formula behind Kay's madness.
Okay.
You'll have to watch yourself. Who's taking a leak in your sink in the background? Is that your son?
And before I...
Kay, I think a burglar has come in and is urinating in your sink.
Involved in that.
Dude, it's the toilet. Ah, yes, the old kitchen shitter. I, too, like to keep a toilet on standby in my kitchen.
It's the best. So, and then I'm going to put some mayo in it.
Naturally. Go ahead and dump some of that mayo on there.
I guarantee
I'm ready
you
for the
will
money
not
shot.
regret doing some research on.
Where is the mayonnaise? This is a lot of bacon. Yes, it's an impressive quantity of bacon, but where is my mayonnaise I was promised?
I hate the feel of bacon. No.
I feel like I've been clickbaited. I've seen no mayonnaise yet. And I'm getting impatient.
Shake the mayo.
Yes. Let me hear the sloshing. Come on.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Oh, that's a healthy amount of mayo.
I'm gonna mix
No
it
expense spared on that mayonnaise distribution. The spirit of YouTube chefs live on within Kay's mayonnaise. Oh. You surprised me with that one, Kay. I didn't expect any more mayonnaise, you dirty girl. Oh. Now I'm ready.
It's got to have a bit of juice, hasn't it?
Now this is finally real cooking.
One more.
Oh, I didn't expect a third. Kay, I'm dried up. I can't handle more. No more mayonnaise, Kay. We're reaching a point where it's too much.
That's it. This dish.
Of course. That's the old mayonnaise baker.
Forget a thing.
That's scrumptious, Kay.
That looks alright.
This is the kind of food that wars are fought over.
No,
Godspeed, my friend. I'll leave my son to get the salmonella. Easy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Right in the old gullet.
I should have put it other way as well.
You can really almost taste some meat beneath that mayonnaise. Mother, I must be honest with you. I think you use too much meat in this mayonnaise.
Nice malted
flavor, yeah.
Flavors. There's two flavors: chicken and mayonnaise.
Something like that.
Dude just dies. He gives a thumbs up and just falls over backwards. I'll leave that one alike. Anything that involves mayonnaise, Kay, is good with me. Clem's Kitchen. The poor man's gourmet hot dog cheesesteak.
And this is Clem's Poor Man's Gourmet. So welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to teach you how to make some very inexpensive dishes that don't taste like cardboard. Just sit back, relax, and watch.
Thanks, Clem. I appreciate that. I'm excited.
You know, I like to get a nice small cut on them.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. He's not using a good mic. Must be using like a Blue Yeti or something. I don't know.
Not really. It's hot dog. Now we get some pretty uniform size shapes, but, you know.
Oh, what technique?
Better than that. There's no real rhyme or reason. There's no wrong way to do this. I just found the smaller the cuts.
Well, there's no real right way to do it either, to be fair.
If all goes well, this part in the video is going to be in fast forward, but probably not.
It wasn't. It all didn't go well, Clem. That was in real time. It's looking pretty good, Clem. My mouth is already watering. Julian hot dogs.
Alright, so we've preheated this pan. Usually go...
Pretty clean kitchen.
Or 8 on my...
That's rare for YouTube chefs. Man, I haven't had a hot dog in so fucking long. I used to love hot dogs when I was younger, and then they made me sick one time, and I never liked them again. So I just never eat them. All from one bad experience. So far, nothing's gone wrong. He's mixed hot dog with vegetables.
Turn this a little bit. Now, while your meat's cooking, that's when you might want to think about your buns. I'm going ahead and preheated my little electric skillet over here because...
What a clean kitchen. This is so surprising for YouTube.
Tastes a little bit fancier. Just let them sit for a little while we go back in a tin tar meat.
Like, he's even getting good pan flips. This is not a shitty chef at all.
What I like to
He's
do,
using an Xbox
I like
360
to add a
mic, which
little
sucks,
bit
but
of spices to it.
so far he's competent. Like, he
Here's
knows
a
what he's
little,
doing.
Garlic powder. Got this at the Dollar Tree.
Yo, I'm stuck in an elevator right now. What do I do, guys? I don't know, man. Do you have hot dogs with you? If not, you're fucked. I don't know. I don't have any advice. Good luck.
That up a little bit.
This is actually just normal.
buns are
Does
good
he
and
fuck
toasty.
anything up?
Something.
Well, everything went right here. You recommended good cooking.
Clem's Poor Man's Gourmet.
Like, yeah, it's a weird, like, recipe. A hot dog cheesesteak's a little wacky, but he executed it well, and I bet it tastes good. Thanks to the resub Zay and Jay. That really wasn't bad at all. Thanks to resub Conrack. Yeah, how's King Cobra doing? We haven't checked in on him in a while. Oh, wow. Actually, I do remember we did check in on him not too long ago, because he streams, like, actually, like, 5 or 6 times a day. It doesn't look like he does any cooking with Cobra anymore. I guess this one's 8 months ago.
What up, YouTube? So, welcome to another Cooking with Cobra segment. I'm your host, King Cobra JFS. We're gonna make some spaghetti
Hey, Cobra.
and meatballs.
We're off to a pretty good start.
I don't know how many times I'll say balls in this video. Shut up, people. Fuck you, butthead.
Well, I don't know what just happened there, but so far no injuries, so that's pretty good.
We're gonna use that strip per meatball. Alright, we got our meatball station set up. So
He's denaturing the eggs.
We're gonna grab a chunk of cheese. King Cobra cooking up some goodies tonight. There are meatballs.
This looks pretty good. That doesn't.
21.
Is that a spittoon?
I'll give it an extra coating of egg just in case. That looks dank.
It is looking pretty dank.
Payne County meat seasoning on it.
He put the camera on the pan with the meatballs. I really got to bond with him.
That one right there. That shit got caked. Let's slam it in the oven.
It's coming along nicely so far.
Fuck rape.
What? What is that? Is that part of the recipe?
Get ready for the sketty. Some of these aren't.
We say that to bless the food?
Mix that
It's like
butter
a
up.
cauldron.
Those are a
Ooh.
sketty.
Well, actually, that came out looking much better than I expected.
We'll throw some cheese in there. Throw some Doritos in there.
Why are we doing that? That's fine. Just put it in the cauldron. It doesn't matter. Then sure, it'll be fine.
It's cooked. That's alright. Oh, that looks good.
Those are some fat meatballs. I didn't realize how big they were because I didn't have anything to compare them to. Man made fucking bowling balls wrapped in bacon. Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking god, that is good.
It looks good.
Dude, this labor of love was worth it. Oh my freaking good. Dude, this is some good spaghetti.
I bet the Doritos really ties it all together. He's even letting his goatee get some bites in there.
Oh shit. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for the recipe. No, I appreciate it. I should be saying thank you. They look good.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's
Hey,
Josh
Josh.
here with another episode of Poor Man's Meals. So what's happening today? You know, I am feeling hungry. And when I have hungry, I have hungry. Big appetite hungry. So, the other day I was thinking to myself again. I said, Turd Ferguson? No. That's not my name. That's not my name.
What is happening? 2011 was a different time.
Cornholio.
Hey, Cornholio. Oh, there's a Beavis and Butthead thing? I never really liked that show growing up.
Boiling water. Stuffing. $1 for 1 box. That's all that matters.
So is this shitty
Cook
cooking
as
or not?
directed.
Because it looks like he's just using boxed stuff.
Fluff with a fork.
Can't really
Different
fuck
fork
that up.
from the sour cream. Make sure you get them with a little bit of the salt too. They're good that way. Now finally, just for a little bit of extra pizzazz,
When does he fuck
because
it up?
I like the flavor and the texture. A little bit of corn.
Oh!
I am the great Cornholio.
That's probably enough. I want to watch some more King Cobra. He's got good recipes. I don't even think King Cobra's a bad chef. He just has some wacky recipes. He like thoroughly cooks the food too. As far as YouTube chefs go, I think King Cobra's one of the better ones in terms of actual talent and ingenuity. King Cobra JFS Nastiest Farts Compilation. What? Where am I? I thought this was like gonna be all like cooking based, kind of. Well, I mean, I'm already here. I might as well at least hear a couple. How nasty can they be?
Whoa! Every fart that I've ever made in a video and just like put it together in one giant montage. That would be some shit. His
farts sound like someone screaming from his ass.
While we're on that subject.
Oh no, not during this. We just watched him make this. You're farting on the Doritos spaghetti and bacon meatballs? Oh, come on, Cobra. You're ruining the dish that we spent so long making together. His farts just seem like they literally sound like his ass is in pain. Like there's no joy to it. It's like agony. Like genuine suffering from his colon is what it sounds like. A cry for help. Thanks to the bits, Turk and the resub, milk and
That's better. Oh, I farted. Excuse me. Whoa.
Oh yeah, fire.
He actually just played the Goldfish theme song with his asshole. Listen to this. Holy shit, this guy's talented.
Whoa.
You hear that? The snack that smiles back. And then he just needed to shit himself on the last note. You hear it? The snack that smiles back.
Oh yeah.
That is amazing. This guy is on another level. That was a great comp. I'm glad I checked that out. That was incredible. That was so impressive. There's no way I'm the only one that heard the Goldfish fucking slogan in there, or theme song in there. He hit every note perfectly. Sex Workers and the Brown Note. These titles are crazy.
Burn, burn, burn. The
Thanks for some random.
Fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns.
Did he just rip ass?
Fire.
This wasn't in the compilation. This is new.
Damn.
He's always ripping ass. I think the hottest chocolate bar is like 4 million Scoville. So it's no joke.
Swallowed it. Oh, holy shit. Oh.
Yeah, it's how yeah, she'll fuck you up.
Swallowed it though. Oh, fuck, that burns.
He's doing really well.
Oh, bloody hell, that was wicked spicy.
I knew he'd do well with it.
At this point, I don't give a shit anymore when I end my dry spell. It'll happen when it happens.
That's a good
There are more
attitude.
important things than getting laid. Like getting mad subscribers, brah. All the trolls are sitting there talking a bunch of mad shite. up to that point. Like, all he ate.
Yeah, he did really well with that. I figured he would.
But I don't have any cheese. I'm out. So what I'm gonna do is show you how I make a peanut butter jelly and mayonnaise burger.
Yes.
Now, I've had
Show me the forbidden recipe.
before. It's delicious. Real quick.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm going straight to hell with this angle right now. Can you flip me right side up, please? It's scary like this. Oh my god, I feel like he's about to do like a wrestling move on me.
Honey wheat's pretty good. We'll put jelly on one slice of bread. And what we're gonna do, what you do to make this burger is you basically, you put your peanut butter and jelly on first, and then you cook your patties. And then once your patties are cooked, then the piece of this jelly separate. You take your peanut butter and mayonnaise on this side.
Here we go. Now this is what I was looking for. I'm gonna save this tab. I'm going to try this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna fucking try it. If Elvis Presley did it and Cobra did it, it's good enough for me to try. This seems like the most repulsive combination of foods imaginable.
We got the peanut butter and jelly and mayo.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I bet it tastes good. I just have a hunch. I just have a feeling. I think he's onto something.
And when you flip your burger,
do a pan flip.
You're not SpongeBob. Don't be, fuck
No.
that. That's how you get grease all over your stovetop. When you flip your burger,
He's not wrong.
You want to keep your burger as level to the pan as possible, and just like that.
That is good advice, unironically. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Moff. And thanks for your sub Vors.
We're not fucking working out the crusty crab. Fuck that, okay?
Thanks to the Prime, Kyle.
There you have it,
some other guy.
folks. A peanut butter jelly and mayonnaise burger. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
And again,
That just sounds like such an awful combo.
If you don't like peach, you can use strawberry.
Oh my god, that
grape,
sounds awful.
Whatever, You like them cooking videos, don't you?
I do. I'm a naughty girl.
Probably
Yeah.
not. You're probably looking at me like, dude, fucking peanut butter and jelly and mayonnaise, you nasty motherfucker. Some of you are probably like, you know what, I'll give that a try. Why not?
You nailed me on
Well,
both.
if you give it a try and you like it, well, there you go. If you give it a try and you don't like it, well, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But look at that beautifully cooked sandwich, YouTube. Oh my god, that is orgasmic.
I'm absolutely saving that. I'm gonna make that. I've got to try it. I've just got to fucking try it now. That sounds like one of the wackiest recipes I've ever heard, and I just have a feeling it tastes good. I don't know why, but there's just something inside me that's saying, Charlie, that's going to be your new favorite dish.